I mean, VO, right? Just get in there like Jackie's got in there. We're live too. We should have been recording this whole time, honestly. This is funny. I've been gone. I've been away. I haven't done it. I feel so like off of my stuff.
Lay down and take it. The vengeance for my grief. Please release me from this prison that I built. It's got 4 walls, some bars, and a toilet. Well, I used to be the warden, and now I'm just a number. They beat me senseless every night and day. I catch rats from my food. Alone and destitute, I pray death will soon come my way.
Oh, everybody! What's happening? Oh my God, look at us, bright and bushy-tailed.
It's summertime.
No one is upset this day about being tired. Everyone is happy this day about being not tired. Well, you are. Oh, we're echoing.
Echo.
Oh, I just realized that you said you're feeling good. You want to have a beer.
Yeah,
you're
feeling good. Got my work done for the week pretty much.
That's amazing, man. So what are you gonna do this week? Just chill, just hole up.
This week, so like because of the no monies, I give myself like one party day, like tonight or tomorrow, depending on how things go.
Yeah.
Where I'm just gonna go out and like
Rip it
hang
open,
out,
eat an
rip
ass.
it open,
Yeah.
just like really bury myself.
Really
in
bury
someone.
yourself in
Yeah.
some tushy out
That's
there.
my whole
just breathe it.
MO.
Just
Yep.
breathe it in, that asshole.
It's really not that expensive if you know the right part of town.
You know, when Lexi goes, this is what's been going on. I come home, Lexi leaves, I come home.
Right, you guys
I
barely
leave,
exist.
she comes home. It's very
you
upsetting.
actually are the same person, Lexi.
I
is the
think
person
so.
You've created in your brain.
I'm starting to think I've imagined her because she had to stay overnight down at the thing. Last night, I got in on Wednesday. We had a lovely night together, but then she left immediately. Jared is naughty as slime boy.
I'm a naughty slime boy.
Yeah, I'd say he is. Get right on the money, dude.
Yeah, man, you nailed it.
I was like, who's that slimy shithead buried his face in a dumpster trying to eat the remnants of a hamburger from Petey's down the street? And it was Jared.
Oh, speaking of Ed's in town.
Yes. Yeah, I should hit him up. I think actually,
Vitriol, hey Jared, hey Holden.
I think Ed will be appearing on Brighter Side Live on Monday, by the way. So that should be fun. What's up, Momo? Jared, wish Momo happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Momo. It was a few days ago, I thought.
Yes, it was. But, you know, belated. It's all good.
Happy belated birthday, Momo.
Why does everyone have such a hard-on for crapping on this season of Westworld? I don't know. I watched one episode of it, and I don't know what happened because I loved the first season.
I loved this season.
But I watched the first episode and I
First
was just
episode
like,
made no fucking
I don't
sense.
think. Okay, it makes more sense after the first episode because I was like, I walked away from it just being like, I don't know if I actually want to watch this.
So what I think about Westworld season 2, like the overarching episodes where they're just like the mystery.
Yeah.
Those are like what the fuck is going on. But
Right.
to me, it was answered very satisfactorily in the
Okay,
finale.
cool.
Like there are a lot of.
I wouldn't put it
episodes-
past them. I think
yeah.
they answered the first season.
Yeah.
What's happening to Mike P does coke?
And
I think the
then-
first season, Blue Vitriol. We've got Big Ty. We've got Dan Pear Big. It's. I think too. In this, I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, but I think I found that episode too violent, and I think I'm good. Like I don't know. I'm
Really?
just starting to get to the point where I'm just like, dude, I don't need to see a guy's scalp ripped off and his brain cut, like the bone of his head cut into.
Yeah, it's
and
not
it's
like
like,
that.
oh, but they're robots. It's like, dude, they look just like people.
They got skeletons.
I don't
They
understand.
have skeletons.
I don't understand like what is going on. I think people are more fucked up for being okay with with like zombies and shit.
See, I'm kind of.
It's so weird to me. It's like, how are you cool with this? Like, why is this okay just because they're like walking like this, oh, and then you just see their guts ripped open. But like you can't, you know what I mean? You
not
suggested
into
Devilman Crybaby,
Westworld.
but that's a cartoon. It's very different. You're not into. You're what?
I'm like kind of done with Walking Dead. I haven't seen this last season.
Oh, I've been done.
but
with
I'm just
Walking
like, I
Dead
don't need
for
to watch this shit.
fucking years, dude.
Um,
I've been dead with Walking Dead for years. Are you having opinions on the internet again? I think I am. Should we do this? Should we not be doing this right
Should we
now?
not immediately jump into. Who asked us about Westworld?
Who?
How
Why did
start?
this stuff come
I
up?
like Westworld season 2.
And I'm
It had
down
the
to
best
watch
bottle
it.
episodes.
I also
it had
loved
like 4 bottle episodes that were all fucking dope.
Cool. Man, baby, 13 months in a row. And Tommy just writes piss. Piss on you, my baby. Thank you so much, Tommy. Tommy's one of my little babies. My scary
One of your
babies.
little scary
Well, I want to
babes?
have a Lady Gaga thing, and she's got like her pretty monsters.
demons, monsters,
What are they
or-
called? The little monsters
Little
or whatever?
monsters, yeah.
So mine are all my little ugly babies. So if you sub to my channel, you can call yourself a Holdnator Ho Ugly Baby.
Okay. Not just
You need to
hold
stop
neighbors
this
anymore.
weird fucking chat baby thing. I hate it. It's upsetting. Bone Tomahawk fucking ruled. Bone Tomahawk, is that from
heard
I
of
just
that.
saw the Funny Games remake, which was pretty intense. I never claimed to be a baby. Well, Tommy, you made yourself one by subbing. Thank you again, buddy. Actually, I'm gonna ruin my sub
You
situation.
know, I've been meaning to tell you, you should tank this whole thing. You're building.
I feel like I've been a
Literally
psycho lately.
nosedive this straight into the ground.
I feel like I've been a psycho lately. Yesterday, I did a thing where, in Final Fantasy X, because the main character has an annoying voice. Have you ever heard it? His name's Titus.
Yeah, I played the first 18 minutes of Final Fantasy.
So
X,
yesterday,
and I
for
was
$5,
gonna
if
do
people
it.
donated $5, I talk like Titus for 5 minutes.
I will straight leave. Who paid for that?
Multiple people, and chat was fucking furious. And half the time I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? No, that will only be a donation incentive on Thursdays for JRPG Thursday when I'm playing Final Fantasy X. Because like, why would I do that? I'm
People
just
are masochists.
ruining my viewership.
We live in a hell dimension. People are masochists.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so tired, and I think that is demonstrating itself through my self-sabotage with the Titus
it's gonna
voice.
be a fun day.
It's going to be a fun day. Well, this is a fun day. You know why? Because this is when I sit back and I enjoy the ride.
You have fun watching the fuckery.
I have fun watching the fuckery. I can sit back. I need to eat a little food. We're going to have a beer in a little bit. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a lovely Sunday. We've got the AC cranking. You got here pretty on time. Wait, I thought that was just a yesterday thing. Hold on, please. Momo, I may make it every Thursday, and there's nothing anyone can do about it except for me. And I'm a psycho. That's what you're watching right now. You're watching a madman who's lost his mind. Why would I do this? I had a full-time job. I had security. I had health care.
You have a fiance.
I do have a fiance. She's on top of it, man. She's getting fucking paid.
That's great.
Bank by these by this family. Did anyone catch Princess Slim at the Street Fighter V tournament this morning? Yes, I did, Koala. Very cool shit. I'm surprised you brought that. It was like one of the only fights I caught this morning. While I was also watching GDQ, I know you wanted to talk about that. You have a controller in your hand. We should probably play Dark
Get the
Souls
game up,
3.
start talking
Let's get
about
the game
GDQ.
up and we'll start talking and stuff.
What is GDQ?
Really? Do you want to add a glance? Do you want to see what it is? GDQ is the greatest, Jared. Like, I love it so much. It's called Games Done Quick.
Oh,
can see
this
they put
thing.
execute.
Okay.
This is what I
Yes.
did for like 3 days in a row. It was amazing. I sat in that in this room in this
Yeah.
big auditorium. Not auditorium. It's like a
Where is
giant
this?
meeting
Where does
space.
this
This
take
is
place?
in Summer Games Done Quick happens in Minneapolis. So, I mean, I might as well put it on the fucking screen if we're gonna talk about it real quick. Summer Games Done Quick takes place in Minneapolis. And so that's where I went. And then Awesome Games Done Quick, if you want to do a pilgrimage for that one takes place in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So, and that happens in January. So they have twice a year, these uber nerds get together and beat different video games. Right now they're playing Mega Man 8, estimated 55 minutes, so he's near the end of his run. It's a race, so it's 2 people at once.
Okay.
And they've already raised
I'm
$970,000.
Stressed even thinking about having to race someone playing Mega Man.
Yeah, and they've already raised $970,000. Well, these guys are pros. They know
Sure,
exactly
sure.
what's going on. They know all these glitches and stuff. They kind of just sprint through the game
Right,
and
these
just
are fistful
break
of
it. You
quarters
know what's great,
people.
by the way? Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix playthrough speed run is happening in like an hour or so, I think. So it's kind of amazing. But there's 106,000 people watching it right now. It's this incredible thing, and I had such a fun time. And there was this whole arcade where they had all these like Japanese rhythm games. They had like a bunch of, they had like Street Fighter 2. They had, just Virtua On. They had just a bunch of cool. We beat the Simpsons beat 'em up, and it was all free.
Yeah.
The arcades, and then you'd go in here and just chill in this, and then go down to the hotel bar and get drunk.
Sounds fucking rad.
It was very fun. Holden, what's the next topic on WizBrew? Can we get a hint? Yeah, Toy Story, which is tough.
Yay.
It's tough though because the guy
John Lasseter.
Yeah.
Not fun anymore.
that sucks.
Not fun.
I don't
Now,
know
is
if we
there- I don't
remembered
wanna
that
get-
when we decided to do this episode, but I will talk about it. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
part of the story. But it's going to be
How-
the formation of Pixar will be like in that, wrapped
Right.
up in that,
Yeah.
right? And then it'll be the first movie, and then I don't know if we'll do a part 2 on Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3.
And upcoming Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, that is true. It's coming.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have.
Well, he's out of it. But let me ask, because you've probably done some research on this now.
I
Did
just don't
he...
think they should have made a 4th one.
No, they didn't need to.
They so
But
perfectly-
They were so about not making a fourth one. to
Mike
make a
B.
fourth one.
Duskoke is very happy about it. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Toy Story, motherfucker! Buzz Lightyear fucking shit on your bitch, man! Shit on your girl, dude! Fucking Woody! You know, I was thinking earlier, after a post-masturbation ritual,
Your brain has conjured pots.
I just think it's terrifying how the penis fills with blood. It's so gross. It's so scary and
So
gross.
John Lasseter brought you to this.
No, I was. No, it was earlier. But it's just so gross. And I remember when I first heard that in like
Yeah.
health class, like, ew.
It's a big sponge.
I thought it was maybe some kind of
Like a rod.
marrow that like strengthens, or yeah, exactly, like some kind of soft
Wolverine
bone,
adamant.
like a bone. I mean, we call it a bone. Why wouldn't it be? Well, let's call it a blood fucking bag or a blooder if that's what we're gonna get.
I mean, it is. It's a spongy marrow, and the blood is what engorges it. That's what makes it hard. So it is.
Spongy
It
marrow.
is. It is.
Spongy Marrow, my fucking grunge band back in high school. I feel like that joke is used every day, by the way. The like name of my band. I like every podcast I listen to,
Drew
I feel
did
like
it to me today on that fucking
Really?
train thing I posted.
really.
Yeah.
You just throwing shade again.
Oh yeah, Drew loves to hate me on social media.
It's because you try.
I know. I'm
And
fucking
what social
fool.
media teaches you is never
Never try.
try.
Never
try.
try.
Because you give me a blood bag when I see your boobies is not cute, Holden, but you give me a big dumb boner when I see your boobies is. It's because it's always a crowd pleaser, absolutely. I could never. 3 made me cry a bit, totally. Coat hangers
3 made
mine.
me cry all day.
3 made me weepy. Nothing has made me cry
I thought
nearly
they
as
were
much
gonna. I thought they were gonna
as
kill those toys.
Inside Out
Inside Out was great. Coco was great. Just saw Coco.
and Coco. Coco made me cry
Coco
hard.
got me hard.
And
I even called it halfway through.
It
Halfway
got
through
you
Coco,
hard?
I was like,
Coco got you hard?
Coco got me. I cried so much that I got an erection.
I sobbed during Toy Story 3. I still cry just thinking about it. You know, I think I was emotionally vacant when I saw Toy Story 3 or something because I didn't have as strong of an emotional reaction. I need to watch
incorrect.
it
You
again.
should watch that
You
again.
know what it is? Spoiler alert for anybody who's never seen Toy Story 3, but also get your fucking shit together. I think it's because they didn't actually get incinerated.
You're a maniac.
Well, I'm just saying it's like
They made you think they were. Of course, you're not gonna incinerate the toys.
Well, I know, but I don't know. You cried so much you got a boner. I think you should discuss that with a professional, absolutely. And don't
Well, I don't
worry.
have health care.
Yeah, he doesn't have fucking health care in this goddamn country. If you want to come talk to us about it, fly to fucking New York. But I'm living it. Man, baby, what's happening? Entrapment with the sub.
We're just watching so much Mega Man.
Yeah, we'll get rid of this.
I saw Incredibles 2, also really fun.
I'm totally
Really
gonna watch
just
it.
a good old time at the movies there.
Just always gonna watch every one of those. You're a sick pup, Holden, absolutely. Now let's... Oh, Holdy. Thank you for calling me Holdy. Entrapment with the 2 months in a row. Thank you, man. Let's fucking go with this goddamn game.
Where are we?
I don't know, man. I just want to play some Puyo Puyo Tetris. Let's fucking do this, though. Let's do this. Fox and the Hound made me cry as well. I need to go back and watch that. I don't know if I ever actually sat down and watched that. Nor do I want to discuss your boners with you in person. You know, I don't want to talk about it either. I just think it's gross that they fill with blood. And that's what they're doing. It's just such a weird thing to think about when you're fucking slamming on that thing, that it's just all filled with some sort of a blood.
This is great. I don't have to masturbate for fucking 6 weeks now.
Just like, God, it's because this thing is drenched with blood that I'm experiencing this sort of exhilarating feeling. It's just disgusting. The human body is disgusting. The human body is disgusting. Dude, Puyo Puyo Tetris is changing my world right now, man. GDQ has been a ton of fun to watch. Jealous you got to see it in person. I have to say, I did not know what that would be like. I really had my doubts that I would love it as much as I did.
Yeah.
It was so much fun live. I totally want to go back. I had such a good time just sitting in that theater for hours on end watching these speed runs. They're just mesmerizing. Like at points you hit this flow-like state where you're just like in a trance watching them. That's kind of what happened for the Resident Evil 4 speed run. It was just so smooth. And the guy was just so good, and you're just like, oh my God, he's just moving through these hallways and moving through these like corridors. And I guess is a corridor a hallway?
Seen.
You are seen. Isn't that like a social media thing?
Yes.
Like this one has seen you, and you feel fully recognized. Yeah, it really is amazing, amazingly impressive. I love watching masterful RE4 runs. I'd never seen an RE4 speed run, and it was so good. It was so damn good. Resident Evil. You excited about that Resident Evil 2 remake coming around the...
That'll be fun.
Coming around the
I never
bend?
played Resident Evil 2.
Oh, you should. It was one of my favorite. I mean, definitely, probably my first ever like horror game I played, maybe. And I just loved it. I loved it so much. Definitely the first horror game I played and liked. Which one did you watch? I saw a really cool Mega Man block. They did a race with Mega Man 6, I believe, as well as Mega Man. Now, I know they were just showing Mega Man. We also saw some good Metroid shit. I got to see Metroid Samus Year 1, which is the Game Boy Advance remake of the first Metroid, and then I also got to watch the Metroid Samus Returns, which is the 3DS, and that was a great one. Resident Evil 4, Tomb Raider 1,
The new Tomb Raider one?
and
or
the new
original?
Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then also the original Tomb Raider
The
1.
Old school Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Love it.
I was
There's
very-
a new Tomb Raider I'm excited to. Rise of the Tomb Raider left me wanting, but I'm excited for the third one.
Ah. Woo! Just get inside that house where there's a bunch of dudes. Remember, he'll like take care of dudes for you, so I would just try to like, yeah, get in there and then fend off this room. And you're probably gonna die, but that's fine. There's a guy to your right that's harder because he's got the red eyes. Nice heal. And we're back in the game. Look at that. Jared fucking lighting it up right now, dude. Unbelievable. Get a quick heal in and fucking finish it off. I feel like I'm doing a speedrun thing right now, by the way I'm like talking about it. What else did I see? I'd have to look at the schedule, actually. Let me look at the schedule really quick. I saw so much that I'm kind of foggy, because it was another good... I missed some stuff I wish I had seen, but we were, you know, we were like 40 minutes away from the
Yeah, it's like
hotel. And, you know, you kind of, you know, we'd want to get back to the hotel, or not hotel, to the house. We were staying at
Yeah.
Cammy Kin's house.
Was Lexi?
No, sadly she couldn't come. She's been traveling so much. She's leaving on Sunday to go to Florida for a week, so she needed to stay back.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I wasn't really in the funds either to make it happen. All right, stay alive, my brother, because this is good that you made it past that. We will. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but we will get that man to stop doing that.
I believe that. I believe that would not just be unanswered. If I can humble brag a little bit, I've beaten all the Valkyries in God of War.
Wow.
Except the Queen.
Okay,
who
the
is
Queen is very
markedly
impossible,
harder.
yeah. Yes, GDQ raises money for Doctors Without Borders. So far, they've raised almost $1 million. And by the end of this, they will definitely have raised $1 million because it's going till Saturday, and they've almost made it. Which is good. Not as good as years past, but very good. I mean, $1 million is unbelievable, you know?
Yeah. Is that one of those fucking old ladies?
No, dude. What are you talking about? That's like a completely other dude and not one of those old ladies. You should watch your health a little bit, you fucking idiot.
Well, I wasn't sure if I wanted to
Jared
get
is
in here.
kicking. I mean, I don't want to say that, actually. I don't want to say that.
I feel like I should have gone and looked at the other room first. The other room looked like forward.
Jared's kicking ass today.
Thank you, Cutsforth.
Okay, I guess I'll watch it. I've never heard of you before, and you're immediately just like being weird with your weird username. Queen
What?
is tough, but you do need to grind a bit for the better armors and runes. Take her out before minions catch up to her. All right. Oh, it's from
Well,
The
I already
Simpsons.
left, so I've already fucked it up.
Okay. Well, I will watch that video, and I will find out about that. But I do love what they do, so please don't ruin one thing. Please don't ruin that for me today.
Ah, good, a boss.
Yeah, by the way, you just walked into a boss fight.
Cool.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought it'd be funny.
It is funny. That's right.
At least you opened that door. Don't insult a rabbi. All right, I won't insult a rabbi. Really, for The Simpsons, they named, is that Krusty the Clown's dad is Rabbi Hyman Krustovsky? That's kind of amazing. If that's the true. If that's the true? What's wrong
If you
with
speak the truth.
That's hilarious. Again, kind of like the spiky guys, Mr. Treeman will take care of these guys for you. One Estus left, and you got this dude.
This is just a fun experiment.
Well, I guess I'll look into that, but I'm probably it's not going to get me to stop supporting that stream because I love it. Sorry. I was interested on how the money funneled through that thing, though, because there's definitely a lot going on there, for sure. And drink blood. He's fine. You did open that door, though. I don't know if that fully opened the shortcut, though. Maybe. You just need to talk to Mr. Man. So that we can explore this area, because there's a lot of items in here. I too miss the days of blissful ignorance. Like when we all thought OJ was cool.
Oh yeah, man. I fucking loved OJ.
Police Academy and shit. Hell yeah, you got those cleric robes. Perfect. That's what you needed. Those cleric
great.
robes. That cleric build you've been working on. There is a very important item in this area, but I don't even want to try to necessarily get you to do it. Just because that guy's throwing that stuff at you. Like normally I know where it is, so I would
Yeah.
just run to it. I never thought OT was cool because by the
gonna
time
go.
I was here, he was a murderer. Yeah, we're older, Momo.
Yeah.
We've seen some shit.
It was a weird time.
Yeah. Dude, men used to just fuck dogs in the street. You don't remember those days, do you? 'Cause you're a millennial. We used to watch MTV and then go outside and a guy would just be slamming a dog. Kind of like that guy slamming you, you dirty dog. Get out of here. Get out of my house. You wanted to walk into that house and they just said, get the fuck out of my motherfucking house.
All right, I'm going to not run past the bone saw, dude.
Someone needs to make Titus in the Dark Souls game. I mean, that would add to the soulsiness of the game. No, I know. I'm a millennial. I'm just kidding. But how can I make humor if everyone corrects my words? You know what I mean? And isn't that where comedy is today? I am all riled up today. I think I'm punchy. I think I still have not received enough sleep Tomorrow I plan to sleep in, and it's going to be great. What I need to do is not make the mistake I made last Friday, which is get way too hammered, order way too much pizza, and then wake up literally feeling pregnant with a cheese and bread baby.
Yeah, that's bad.
Literally just in pain. I had eaten so much and drank so much. Don't shame my humor. My humor is correcting you. This is my art. Am I humor shaming right now? Is that what's happening? There's millennial that grew up thinking OJ was cool for a bit, and there's millennials that grew up with him always being a murderer. There you go. You know, Police Academy movies, one of my favorites of my dad. This is like, I love this enemy. I love his animations. I love the way he just, I like the way you move, Boardman. You can't sing, just me. I'm the only one who can sing.
I'm backing up.
People have been humor shaming Gallagher for years. He's a true pioneer, absolutely. And then Carrot Top came after him, man. I almost feel bad a little bit. Well, Carrot Top I don't feel bad for because at the end of the day he's making lots of money. But I heard his Vegas show's great. He gets so much. I used to be like, oh, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, that dude works hard. Yeah, this is a tough part. I think maybe
It's so
can just
fucking frustrating when you do it right the first time. And then you
yeah,
can't get
you
it
can't
back.
get it back. Well, wait, one thing you did the first time was you ran out there and you sort of ran around and let him kill those guys a little bit, and then you went into the house. So there is a little bit of like strategy, I think, in this run. It's a little chaotic and random, but actually, if you just want to like run in there, get him to start throwing the stuff, and then kind of sit back and watch the show. Yes, absolutely. Labeling them all as the same. I mean, I'm sorry I used the word millennial. What fucking word did I need to use to just describe that you're younger than me? And therefore thought OJ was what? Beginnials? This is like when I'm talking to Lexi and I'm like, we're in an argument. She's like, we're not in an argument. And I'm just like, what is it then? Is it a miffy? What can I call this so that I can just refer to what we're having right now so that we can work our way through this shit? And now I'm screaming. Now I'm screaming. And she's like, you're screaming at me. I'm like, because we're in an argument. She's like, it's not an argument.
Holden,
Fine, it's a tiffy.
Holden, where is Lexi?
She exists. She exists. She is not in a floorboard right now. Damn, Jared, you're getting smoked. Let's just relax, calm. You know, one thing we don't really talk about in this game.
I'm gonna put the calm app on.
We were just talking about the calm app before this. One thing that we don't really appreciate with Dark Souls 1 in this game on PC, these motherfucking load times. You don't even think about it once it's just not a thing.
Right.
But like, oh my god, the load times of PC shit is like unbelievable.
Awful.
It's so instant and just so amazing. You're just right back, and you need that in Souls. Like you need to go right back.
If I had
in.
to wait, I think that's why. I think the first time I played one, I was on PlayStation. I forget which one.
Might have been what you didn't like about Bloodborne, so they had to fix their load times
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was just like, if I have to fucking do this 50,000 times.
And it's like this long-ass load screen. Dude, not even get me started on Skyrim. When you'd walk through a door accidentally in Skyrim, you just wanted to die.
Did they fix that in the update? I'm thinking about getting the update.
Yes.
I lamented never finishing Skyrim.
I'm almost certain like the PS4. I mean, definitely the PC version runs like butter. It's so quick. It's literally you can't even read what it says. 'Cause
that's
it's
great.
so fast. Yeah, they fixed that. They fixed that. Yeah, the best comedy is just a little dangerous. You know, like Round Table Hold'em. Absolutely. It's got to be a little dangerous. A little dangerous. So run in, run out, get these guys to come after you, and then run back out. And what's cool is if you run through that, get back through that gate, like he won't hit you on the other side of that little arch. So you could kind of get them to come out and then just run all the way back here and watch the show. That's kind of the more strategized thing that you might get hit there. Nah, you're good. See, and you can draw these guys out, and he'll kill the rest of them, and then you'll probably, hopefully you only have to fight Red Eyes when you get in there. Maybe one other guy, you know what I mean? I'd heal before we do this. Yeah, I think you might just have Red Eyes now inside that room. Look, another guy down. You kind of want to use them to your advantage. I love the design of this too, with all the spikes on the spears on the ground. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm on PC. I play games on PS4 as well using PS Remote Play because I'm too much of an idiot to get a capture card going for myself. I wish I had a guy. I wish I had enough money to get a guy. You know what I mean? I wish I had that Henry money, and then I could just buy a guy that just technically does the shit.
You're supposed to have like 5 guys, apparently.
Ooh, 5 guys? Fucking hamburger. Do you remember how to jump?
Yeah, I just fucked it up.
By the way, Holden, if you'd like to blame planets for your mood, as I do, here you go. I've heard everything is in retrograde, is what Lexi told me like 2 days ago. So I'm glad you brought this up.
That's been the case for 2 years.
Yeah, so like, right? Isn't everything always in retrograde? If you need to walk through, it's easy. Yeah, absolutely. I think my issue is the TV is on the other side of the room from where the PC is, and
maybe I don't.
I just think it's more that like I have to get like an HDMI cable that I essentially could wrap around the entire room, or I could just play PS4 Remote Play and not think about it and just not worry about it. But I guess at the end of the day, I think all I need is a super long. I could play any. I could use any console. I move my PS4 when I stream. So you just plug the PS4 directly into your monitors. You don't need the TV.
Gotcha.
You don't need to. Well, I'm asking them.
Oh.
I thought I had to get my. And then I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I can move my PS4. But then that's like fucking rip my cock off. That sucks. By the way, Holden, if you'd like to blame planets for your mood, as I do, here you go. Mars is in retrograde from now until August 27th. Since Mars controls action, aggression, and desire, its retrograde period can leave everyone feeling frustrated and adrift. Your certainty, your control, and your bright, assertive confidence might suddenly be refracted, scattered, or interrupted. That's very much how I feel. I'm having a good time. My house is covered in wires, and I have an Ethernet cable that wraps around the entire house. I just need to get a fucking HDMI. But at the end of the day, I found workarounds. You just use one of your 2 monitors. Okay, that's probably what I'm doing, what I need to do. I bought a second set of cables for the PS4. It was only like $10. I have a set at my computer connected to the cap card. The other is connected to the TV. All right, well, you guys are starting to motivate me to do this. So maybe I'll do it. And then I can finally play Demon Souls on stream, which would be kind of neat. Maybe that'd be a cool thing for us to do together, Jared. We could play through a Souls game I've never played. We could switch off.
That'd be cool.
It'd be kind of neat. Maybe I'll work on that. That'll be my little summer project. That and figure out how to feed myself. Sorry, I'm definitely
glad you have goals.
Even though these trips were relatively cheap, I'm definitely feeling the burn after leaving town
Not
3.
what that means.
I'm feeling the wallet distress. Oh no, Jared, you were so close to the shortcut. I should have just told you where the shortcut was. See that cave right there?
Yeah, is that the
Go
one?
in that cave
Yeah,
next time.
that's the one.
Don't fight the guys on the other side of the bridge. I got an Elgato brand. They're popular. Ticket. I do have a capture card too that Gus, aka Carlo from Unlimited Lives, was kind enough to loan to me. So I actually even have the equipment. I just don't. Literally, if Tommy just would move back to New York and come over and just be like, "This is how you do it, dude. Why are you fucking so stupid?" They're aggressive. They're aggressive. He's aggressive. He reminds me a lot of like Bloodborne style, I feel like. You literally have no excuses, bro. Damn Bear Pig, reel it in. It's Friday, man. I can't deal with this. I'll be back in August. Oh, cool. What are you doing in August? Just visiting, like, Germ? Great. Then you can come over.
Kind of threw that one.
It has been 2 weeks, right? This is a very difficult part of this game. Coming here to see family. It's almost my 30th. That's amazing. More PS4 would be sweet. I stream PS4 all the time. I have PS4 Remote Play. Like, it's not a problem. I've got an idea, Streamer House. Hear me out. It'd be hell. We'd hate each other in minutes. But the tech support on demand. And then we'd never be friends again.
Is this a reality show, Ditch?
Streamer House. All right, we all move in together. Wait, what's going on here? Tommy, Momo, JTW, we all get together and we just in one house and we stream. I would go crazy in a week.
Yeah.
Everyone's streaming constantly. I would go insane. Evo next year, though, absolutely. Get this woman a meeting with Netflix. It's true. I said minutes. We date each other in minutes. Yeah. You know, I have a little patience as has been displayed, I think, over and over again on this stream.
Clearly.
I'm about to heat up some za. Anybody opposed to that? If you're opposed to me heating up some za here, just write opposed in chat.
Don't let him eat.
Momo, time out anybody who says opposed. I'll watch the shit out of that. Me eating some za? Me too, dude. Well, I have to watch it, I guess, 'cause I just see the food. I guess I could close my eyes while I ate it. I oppose za, oppose. Momo, time yourself out. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, this is so awkward, Momo. I can't believe it. Big Ty, thank you. Opposed, ban me. It's happening. It's so happening, damn Bear Pig. I'm opposed to anyone calling it za. Really? I guess I don't usually refer to it as za.
I've never heard you say za.
By the way, I think Persona 4 has grabbed me. Awesome, dude. I'm down to chat with you maybe tomorrow about getting that emulator going. Or, I mean, paying for that game in the right way that you get it. Maybe you should pay me and I'll agree with you more. Wow.
This is such a constant argument in this.
Absolutely. It's Friday. It's from Friday we talked about the payments for the mods. You know that. I've run over the dossier with you before.
Oh, right.
Whenever you
The
come
papers,
over, we
the
run
file.
through a
We
dossier.
pull out the spreadsheet.
It only took 3 fucking hours to get the first moment where you can actually control a character and do a fight, which is nuts, but I actually did it. That's awesome. Well, you know, Persona is a lot of story stuff. All right, kill this guy and you should be all right. And then we're gonna get you to this shortcut. Oh, if you kill him, if you don't.
I got it.
Nice, good safety heal. Oh, you could have finished him.
I could have.
That's fine now.
I've been getting
These guys
coffee a
do.
little bit.
These guys hit pretty hard. These guys hit pretty hard. Okay, we're gonna get through this now. You've died enough doing this part, so I'm going to lead you a little bit through this.
I feel I have confidence in where I'm supposed to
To
go.
be quite honest with you, you could pretty much. I think aren't there dogs? They're dogs, aren't there?
They're dogs.
You can kind of just run into that cave. Like I would attempt to maybe just run.
I'm gonna only attack
Well, this is what you can
someone
do.
if I can.
Run up the stairs to the right. And then you can just drop down, go into the cave, run your fucking ass off past a giant rat.
All the way up or just over here?
Over here. And then drop. And then run through the cave, kill the dog as soon as you get in and drop down. Drop down first. And then heal up. Wait a second. See what this dog wants to do. Hopefully it'll come down, because it should. All right, kill him. I don't think anything else is going to come down at you, but there's stuff in the cave. Not hard stuff, but there's just some rats. Little Ratatouille here. Teach them how to cook. Everyone can cook.
Everyone can cook. You guys want to get into how Brad Bird is like an Andy fascist?
No. Can we not ruin every property
He's not.
I like?
He's totally not. That's just some dumb thing people on the internet
Oh,
say.
really?
It's totally wrong.
Ah, it's so stupid. Persona is a big no from me, dog. I hear you. There's nothing in here. What are you talking about? Why are you worried about that deceiving mist? Clearly, there's not going to be anything in that, Jared. Ladder to your right.
Big rat.
Giant rat to your left. Ladders to the right of me. Giant rats to the left. Here I am. Stuck in the middle with... You guys hear about Chris Pratt? What?
He's religious. You know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Shit
Something
about
new
that.
happened.
In the moment, this game can be the worst, but I love watching people play. Absolutely. All right, climb up that ladder and give yourself the shortcut, and let's fucking go, dude. You did it. Good work. Pop that bitch open right there, and now we're gonna get that dude to stop throwing that shit, so we can go get you some soul. I heard he was pretty nice. Well, they did praise the Lord at some award show, which is fine, but I don't know, kind of annoying.
Oh, everybody used to praise the Lord.
Who gives a shit about that? Why can't someone be religious? Lexi's religious. You got a problem with that? She likes Jesus. She likes loving Jesus. You know what I mean? She wants everybody to be who the fuck they want to be. But she has a fucking, religion in her life that, she's one of the sweetest, best people I know. It doesn't make her judgy and shitty. I think there's really? There was an item here. Okay.
I did too.
Guess I'm wrong. Maybe it's because I always think there should be an item there. So there's certain parts in these games where I'm like, I always check it because I'm just like, but there really should be an item here. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you did just, I guess, did you not have enough to level up?
I didn't think about that.
Look at your status and it should tell you. Look at your status. Hit start or options, go over 2. Look there. Yeah, you didn't have enough, so let's just keep rocking. It's more that you just need. Is Lexi one of the good ones? Yes. Lexi is one of the good ones. Okay, well, if he was, like, being, I don't know. I just feel like it's fine.
He was a little preachy, but it was fine.
If he's just saying that it might be important.
He was doing, like, Chris Pratt's, like, life tips, and, like, a big one was, like, knowing that God loves you, and, like, love God because God loves you. I'm way oversimplifying it.
Dude, episode 1. No, I don't have to do any classes to get married. Where she's not that kind of she doesn't have like a traditional, specific.
She's cool.
Sect. Yeah, she's cool. She's got her Jesus, that is her belief. And I think that everyone could have a fucking thing out there. And this is the funny thing. So I was just getting into this. I was talking with Lexi about this. I was talking with Jackie about this. This whole, like, all this Satanism stuff. Now, I pretty much likened it to, which is perfect for Jackie and Lexi as a metaphor, but I likened it to skins in a video game. It's all the same shit, just a different skin, But everybody freaks out. All of our satanic friends out there, like in LA, it's the same thing. It's the same. They're more religious than I am. Like, it's the same fucking shit. It's just you traded out Jesus with Satan. Like, but you're just and it's like, I mean, there's little tweaks here and there in the beliefs and the way they go about life and, like, see the world.
For sure.
But, at the end of the day, it's like, it really is the same thing. Like, it's just what you need to sort of guide yourself spiritually, to it actually just goes to show that even the most non-religious, like, fuck Jesus, I grew up in the Christian church and stuff, that's why I'm a Satanist. It's like, everybody needs it. Everybody needs something. Everybody needs something. No, I'll talk about religion all day. I was raised Unitarian. We were open, freedom of religion. I spent an entire middle school, like 1 year. 1 year at our Sunday school. We called it religious education. We learned about different religions. Oh boy, falling off a cliff's a real thing that can happen too.
Almost did.
I was UU too. Awesome, man. And we would one year in Sunday school, we would show up at Sunday, get into a van, and go to someone else's church or temple or whatever it was. It was the most eye-opening experience ever.
Come.
I spent more time around boners than I've spent in church. Me too. The cons were really fun. Tell me you didn't go to the mountain. That would be crazy. In North Carolina? What if we, like, hung out together, dude, and we just don't remember? Like, we were in the same, like, con at the same time. I only went, like, once, maybe twice. I was raised atheist. That sounded bad. I should leave. No, you're fine. Damn, Jared, that was some good kiting, says Cammy Kiss.
Thank you, Cammy Kiss.
Look, I'm just saying everybody should be able to fucking do whatever they want. And, at the end of the day, it's, like, also me trying to convince Lexi, like, I get it. It's like they're on the other team, being Satanists, being spooky, dooky Satanists.
It's aesthetics.
It's so aesthetics. It's so just a way to make religion cool for yourself so you
Yeah.
can be spiritual.
Which
you know what I
great.
mean? Which cool. Go for it. You know what I mean? I love it. Buddhism appeals more to me, And yeah, when I was growing up, like, Hinduism was way more interesting because the gods were fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unitarianism is pretty cool. If you find a good church, Because again, you go in and it's literally like a Jewish person next to a Hindu person, next to a Christian, everybody sitting together on the same bench to say, hey, look, we can all come together and say, you know, life is a beautiful thing, and we're all in it together.
I
you
like
know?
the Neil Gaiman. That's what I think.
Yeah. I think my whole thing with the Satanism thing that I had to tell Jackie because she's trying to like convince me how great it is. She's getting
They're
won
not-
over.
They're
Well,
not. They're not real Satanists.
they're not real Satanists, first of all. It's like, well, that's not right to say because some of them kind of, I don't know,
Okay,
you know.
yeah, I shouldn't. To each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. But what I will say is this. Yeah, because they're totally. What is that? You know, I mean, does that make is Lexi not a real Christian? 'Cause she doesn't go to like a church every Sunday and follow a specific. You know, I mean, they're real Satanists, whatever. The problem with the Satanism for me is the core tenet of selfishness. I just can't get down with that, and that's what I told her. And then it's like, oh, but it's about like you can give back, like you can be charitable and stuff, but it still comes from a place of selfishness, and that will never be cool with me. Because my whole idea is like one of my key tenets of
Right.
essentially being a good person, which is not necessarily something I follow, but the attempt at selfless giving, the attempt at selflessness is a beautiful practice to me. There's no way to be truly selfless, I don't think.
Well, I think the Satanist thing is, and like I'm speaking not as an expert on this, but I think the idea is, it's like kind of a sucker.
Do we have a Satanist in chat, by the way, that wants to like let us know
But it's
if we're
like-
talking way out of school right now?
Yeah, please
Because
correct me.
we could be totally wrong about what we're saying.
But I think the idea is that like a lot of Judeo-Christian religions are based on selflessness, but that masks what the organizational church's actual sort of MO is selflessness.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that religious people are all innately selfish, but like the actual institutions have a history of something.
It's
being
kinda
not that
saying,
great.
like,
So
you know
it's
what,
like,
we're just gonna
be real.
we're gonna be real.
Admit our own selfishness,
Which I'm
to
not
allow-
necessarily opposed to, but I think a lot of Satanism comes from a kind of like what I was saying, you know, in jest, but what I was saying about millennials, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like Christians get lumped together just because you had a really fucking terrible experience at some church or multiple churches or multiple dickhead Christians said shitty things to you. Satanism is just this big reaction to that. You know what I mean? It's more about saying fuck you, the church, I'm a Satanist, than, you know, I think actually being like into the core tenets.
Sure.
I guess. And that's when it gets a little, I don't want to use the word problematic, but that's when it gets a little rough because it's like, yeah, but then, yes, I am technically a millennial. That's what I'm saying. We talked about that earlier. I said it in jest. I don't ever shit on millennials or refer to people as millennials. I just made a joke for 2 seconds, and now I'm lumped into this person, like, old man who talks shit about millennials. I've literally never done that. I don't think I've ever used a derogatory, like, because I hate it. That's
Right.
like such an internet thing that I hate. Anyways. But I just think you should find something, or I think I talked about like the value of praying on one of these streams. And what I meant by that is literally like if you just start asking or thanking or whatevering just into the eons. You know what I mean? Just throwing it out into the world.
Right.
Like even if you're not talking to a specific god or anything, if you practice that regularly, I need to take my own advice. If you start practicing that regularly, I found it to be an incredibly valuable experience. Because if nothing else, if it does not have any effect, if there is no higher power that's actually like hearing these things and, you know, reacting to these things, you're still just practicing every single day the art of like declaring what you want in this world. And recognizing what you love in this world.
What's really,
You know what I mean?
You're basically preaching the secret.
Exactly. It really kind of is the secret, but I hate the secret.
Sure.
And life is more than the secret, but because I'm not
The
saying,
secret-
oh, this is how you'll change your life. I'm just saying that
The secret is a fairy tale version of like what's true about being true to yourself and your needs.
Another one
Yes.
of those unkindly.
praise the sun every morning as well.
All you
Absolutely. Hold on, let me
faceless
open my
undead,
blinds, Tommy, so I may
even as
properly
if you
praise the sun.
deserve respect.
There you go.
matter.
Get some sunlight coming in here.
Heed
Jared is
my
the great.
words.
Beautiful.
And we're praising
Praise
If
the
any
sun.
sense,
There,
you
beautiful.
go find a coffin to huddle up inside.
Yeah, it sort of is that. The secret's a
in
load
this
of
land
garbage.
of hollows.
The secret's stupid because the
Right,
secret
but
is, the secret
it's
pertains.
capitalizing on the principle that you're talking about.
The secret pertains that
Like the others,
Magic.
you're fool enough to play the champion.
that if you
Go
just
on
want
ahead.
something hard enough and think
Traipse
about it
right
hard enough,
past
it'll
the
happen. That's
abandoned
bullshit.
church.
But if you start thinking about what you want in
face
this world
death.
and then taking the next step forward, which is
enough
actually
death.
doing something about it, like if you start thinking about what you want in this
If
world
I
all
did,
the
you can
time,
Go on ahead.
you will most likely naturally
right
just start doing things about it, no matter how big or small.
Right.
So when I wanted to leave my fucking day job and live a
If like
creative
the others,
life
you're fool
that I
enough
feel like
to
I am doing
jump
much
and
more
go
so
on
now, when I went to work every day, I would fucking close my eyes and just think about the shit I want and the shit I'm thankful for and the shit I'm unhappy about. Every day. And it fucking shit changed. That has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with just that, like, but doing that definitely fucking helped. You know what I mean? Hold on, wait a second. Hey!
Our friend!
Wanting to think about something hard enough sounds like chaos magic Udagoose because it's the same thing. You're just coming on the thing you're wanting to change it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's so funny. People are so fucking annoyed talking about spirituality. It's so bizarre. It's like the new. It's like talking about
I think people
spiritual.
are used to it being a hot button issue. And it
Yeah,
doesn't have to be.
and it doesn't have to be. I'm just talking about, yeah, I don't know. It's so funny to me. But that's like the weird thing, I guess, being raised Unitarian that was kind of a weird, jarring thing, like outside of that church.
Yeah.
Was that church like, yeah, we all just have open conversations about what we believe in, and, you know, like, I mean, it's cool. No one gets like heated, because why would you get heated? It's just like your beliefs and spirituality and stuff. There's no reason to
You
fucking.
have to have the same as me.
Yeah, right? So it's just kind of funny. I will come on anything. I came on a thing. It didn't work. I tried it once. I'm not going to lie. The truth of the secret is the clearer vision you have of what you want, the easier it is to complete the steps to get there. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. I think what the secret maybe misses, but I haven't really read it, is just the whole doing something about it part. You know what I mean?
Which it might get into. I stopped reading it about halfway through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a graduation gift, and I was like, "This is dumb," but it's a graduation gift. I'll read it. And I got like halfway through it. It's like, well, nah.
Yeah.
So they might get into the action stuff. I don't know.
But anyways, it's just it's an interesting discussion I've had with Lexi a lot lately because she is very much religious.
Yeah, I felt like that when we did the play together this summer. A lot of times, a lot of people in the cast were anti-religious and like
Right.
that and like specifically
It's a bummer for her.
anti-religious.
It's
and-
super a bummer
yeah,
for
I
her.
would catch us in like group conversations about.
She gets
that,
very
and I would-
sad.
Yeah, I tried.
And
to,
it's really sad because she's very self-conscious about, like, I feel a little bad even talking about her not being here, talking about her being religious, because she gets very like self-conscious about that because she feels like there are so many Last Podcast fans and stuff, and that she feels like everybody just fucking hates religion, you know?
Right, and that's. I mean, like, I'll talk shit on religion because my family found it, and I have to go to church now sometimes when I don't want to, but that's not.
Right, but that's whatever.
What was this?
I forget exactly what frostbitten is, but I'll find out. This guy will give you the sword you want. So at least there's that.
All right.
This guy will give you a fucking dope
I
sword.
like my headphones.
My girlfriend is angrily anti-religion, and I try to tell her that's just as bad as the people who hate atheists. I mean, kind of. Because, again, it's like the millennial thing I was talking about. Like, if you lump everybody in, you know? Just watch that first episode of Season 2 of Queer Eye. Just watch that.
That was a good one.
That just sums it up for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there are beautiful people out there who have giant warm hearts who want to tell anybody who feels that way about religion that God loves them. You know what I mean? And it's like a beautiful thing. Seems to me that everyone in chat loves your fiance. I think so. Yeah, totally. Which is why I feel bad that she would even be self-conscious about those things. You know what I mean? You on PS4? No, we're playing on PC, thank boy. Oh, you also have that boss fight. by the way. You're kind of going. But that's actually good. Get this sword and then do the boss fight. There's also a guy over there you can talk
I talked to him when you were ranting about religion.
to.
Follow me in here? Are you kidding me?
No, says Thangaboy.
No,
Why does
no.
Thangaboy say no? Yeah, it's a weird elevator.
He just said it only goes down.
It's a weird elevator. What's up here? I'm so glad you went up. Go up. Do not be scared about the thing you will find up here.
Ah!
Talk to this boy. Make peace.
I help anytime.
Now you will no longer have spears thrown at you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That's the guy. See all those big spears right there? He's overlooking that thing. So now you can get some bone ash.
Word.
My religious blitzball, fuck yeah, dude. Thursday, I'm ready to get into blitzball, honestly. I remember fucking hating it, and now I'm 100% ready to get into it. My wife takes the kids to mass every Sunday. I stay home and get stoned and play Street Fighter. Do your own thing, yo. Absolutely. And it's not like I'd go to church or even really pray anymore. But when I was having a hard time in my life, I did, and it really helped me out, you know? And it felt a little weird to do it. And I felt a little embarrassed a little bit. But it helped, man. It just helped. I think if you're feeling upset in your life, you know, and you're looking for a change, just try it. It's like the simplest thing you could do. Call it meditation. Call it whatever you want to call it. It is the simplest thing you could do to try to like just start changing your life a little bit. It's the secret. Shit is so dumb. It's just the same bullshit repackaged.
I mean, it's just a marketing technique.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
pure
it's the
marketing.
same bullshit repackaged over and over again.
Why do I have a serpent thing under my stamina?
Because you're wearing the serpent ring, which I believe gives you more souls when you kill people, or it's because of a ring you're wearing. You're wearing one of the serpent rings. Either gives you more souls from deaths or better item discovery. I can't remember which one. So there are a couple different serpent rings. Thank you, Thangaboy. I bet Thangaboy wanted to invade. That's why he was like, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think you can cross invade, but I could be wrong. Religious staring at neighbors through my second floor window. Oh yeah, we can get off of it. But I like from Friday for these discussions, especially if I'm feeling a little punchy and weird, you know.
Yeah, it gets let out.
It just gets a little interesting. Sometimes I don't want to just sit here and fucking bark about memes. You know what I mean? Or fucking be like, oh, you know, which Spice Girl do you want to fucking suck on her fucking breasts? You know what I mean?
Posh.
Really?
Always posh.
No, Ginger, bro, for sure. 100%.
I should go back and reconsider Ginger.
100%. Also, like, Posh doesn't really have them. But I played Coming Out on Top for the first time last night. Is this supposed to have sound? Yes, it is. Damn, Tommy said Posh. Momo said Posh. Ginger's got them milkies,
I
man.
barely remember Ginger.
Really?
Wasn't she scary?
She made me no. Scary Spice is Scary Spice.
I remember now.
Ginger Spice is the fucking smoking hot. She was so much hotter than. If I was also into Posh at first, but Ginger just
I will go back and reconsider this one.
started rocking my socks off. Let's talk about our favorite drugs. You know, we got into a deep drug conversation last night with Andrew Short and the Cowmen, Doug and Devin. We were talking about different drugs. Weed for sure, 100%, or goblins as we call them in chat. Ginger seems exhausting. See, that's Posh seems exhausting to me.
Posh actually is
Posh
really
seems like
very-
completely exhausting. My game is broken then. It was fun though. I came out on bottom. Yeah, actually the sound and coming out on top is pretty great actually. Are you getting hit up about stuff?
dumb stuff.
Okay. Is Eric asking you what you're doing right now, and do you want to grab a drink in the middle of the afternoon yet?
He's getting married again.
You have to go again. Scary Spice definitely seemed exhausting. Sporty gets no love. Poor Sporty. And what's the other one? Oh, Baby. Yeah, Baby. Just
See,
calling her Baby Spice.
That was bad
But
move.
she was probably my number 2 by the end. It was probably went Ginger, Baby.
See, I have to go back and
Posh.
revisit because I haven't thought about this since I was, what, 11.
Filled with blood. Filled with blood. Engorged.
But also my entire taste in women is completely different.
Yeah, what was your taste back then and what is it now? Could you even define it, do you think? Well, I love that my taste has been defined for me.
My taste now is just nice.
Yeah,
That's
just
where-
seems like a nice person. Remember to roll when that shit comes at you, you know what I'm saying? Like, roll your dick off. I think what you need to try to do is run past all those guys, and, like, if you run into that doorway, they don't follow you.
They did follow me,
They won't follow you into that doorway. You know what I mean?
but okay.
Like, if you get to the doorway, they won't follow you. All right, we got to get something going here. Feel like you're feeling it out. It's a tough area. You either need to be very patient or the opposite. You know what I mean? You can't kind of do a little of each. Like, you either have to try to run past them without hitting them, and
trying,
just,
yeah.
you know, when
That
you see
is
that
what
guy
I'm trying
throw
to
that
do,
thing, you
is
need to, like, roll
duck
forward.
under it.
Roll into it. Yeah. Also, I think this game can be deceiving because you don't realize that you have iframes no matter what. So, like, even if you roll into something, you will avoid, you know what I mean? You will, like, avoid it, right? Mm-hmm. And in fact, usually that's what the game wants you to do is roll towards something. And then you're right up on it and you can hit, you know? But in this case, you want to roll past that jar thrown at you and just keep running. And just watch that stamina. Nice. Is anyone coming after you? All right, sprint. Run, run, run. Right now. He wants to throw. Yeah, roll. Yeah, perfect. Get past him. Don't even worry about him. Now, lay off the gas. Get that stamina back up. Run again. And right through that door. There you go. That's it. A little bit of execution, that's all. That's all. But yeah, I don't think they'll come in with you. And either way, you're going to already be going somewhere else. They didn't run in the doorway, but either way, he'll fucking fall off this thing. He'll do something. See? He's kiting back. This is gonna be funny. Alright, cool. I honestly didn't even think he came in there. Actually, I take back Posh. Scary. Interesting. I didn't know anybody who was
Into scary.
slinging for Scary. Dude, what if they should relaunch the Spice Girls?
They should. New
You know
Spice
what I mean?
Girls?
New Spice Girls.
All right, any tips here?
It's hard. One tip is this: run past him and open the door. Yeah, open that door. You'll be kind of invincible, I believe, as you're opening the door. And then as soon as you can, just mash circle and forward to roll past it. Roll, 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 roll. Hit that. Now you don't have to
That's
fucking
nice.
do that
That's
shitty
great.
run. Yeah. And what's also awesome, sit down, is his back's to you now. So you can sneak up behind him.
Love it.
Start the fight that way. All right. Slowly walk up to him, and he won't. There is sort of stealthiness kind of in this game. And then once you get close enough, oh, you ran. Picked up. That's fine though. So my thing is just try to kind of get behind him. Yeah, right there, hit him. That's like the Boreal Valley guy, essentially. A lot of the characters in this game are kind of like this guy, where they're like cripples, kind of. You know what I mean? But now it's fine. She'll just wake up right there. But if you want, you can sneak up behind him. Sneaky, sneaky,
Right.
real slow. And once you get close enough, hold down R2, and you'll do that power-up attack, and then boom, nail him. And I think that might even stun him so that you can crit him by walking up and holding down R1. But even if it doesn't, it'll take up a lot of health right away. Bosch is unfairly represented in the media. Is she? I've never heard of her being represented as, like, shitty. Next time, did you release a Pokemon? I think it should go like bing and then do it.
Oh, I think it was too early.
Cripples is their word. Yeah, everything's like crippled. You got this. He's tough. He's tough. And he gives you a very good reward. The sword he has that you will get, I took through the entire game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I prefer the butcher knife that is a little bit past this, but it's a strength based, and you've been doing a dex strength combo. You can also respec too, though, if you ever want to in this game.
I like playing with.
Yeah, for sure. See, that's a good chunk of health, though, right up top, you know? Yeah, hit him, yeah. And you can get a couple hits on him, you know? You got a snappy swing. You have that dex weapon. I think you've got the Uchi, right?
Yeah.
All right, get outside and heal. The other thing you have is, kind of like Havel, is He's not gonna come out of this room, right?
Phew.
Yeah. So heal again to get full heal. We'll get you that bone dust so you can fight this boss with a little bit more oomph in your Estus. Yeah, there you go. Get him to fully walk away, go back to returning position, and then you'll, maybe not. You might be able to clip through the wall and get you, by the way. Baby, I heard the blues are calling, tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
White nice.
They're calling again. Hell yeah, dude. Dr. Niles, great. How you doing, man? Somebody said some shit about it, man. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday. We've been talking about spirituality, getting a little real, getting a little silly.
Being honest.
Being
today.
honest. I'm tired. That's my honesty with all of you. Dude, just kill him. Oh, he's glitched out or something. Look at you. Good work. Get that straight sword and equip that straight sword. I think, unless you have upgraded that one to the Uchi 2. Let's see what this one is. Go to top right. Okay, so it is a little worse, it looks like, for now. So you may, but it does do frostbite damage, so maybe that'll even out.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And it's pretty. Just keep it equipped, and we'll what you could do is, poor guy glitched out. Absolutely. Why don't you now warp back to Firelink? Warp back to Firelink and try to upgrade your sword. Then we'll go back to that other
Go get all the stuff.
bonfire.
Bone
Go
ash.
get all the stuff. And then we'll go hook up your bone ash. Yeah, and we'll be good. Beautiful. And then we'll go fight Tree Boss, which is, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Tree Boss. I think it's a really fun, interesting boss design, and at the same time, it feels very, for me at least, it feels very like 50-50 whether or not I'll win. You know what I mean? Yeah, go to the blacksmith. You know what I mean? It just always feels like
You
it's a
don't feel like you have
crapshoot.
control.
Yeah, I feel like I lose control kind of, and it's just like either I'll kill him or I won't this time.
Well, just
Not in his
what
first
me.
phase, but in his second phase, it feels that way. All right, what do we need? We need Twinkling Titanite, which we do not have any of yet. So if you want to stick with the Uchi for now, go for it. And you can't upgrade the Uchi right now. You need 3 more shards. So if you want to stick with the Uchi for now, go for it. But if not, not a big deal. You also have a new guy here that you released from that
Hey, be careful.
cage. He's to your right, down there. Oh, is he? Yeah, talk to him. Yeah, that's him. Remember you released him?
You're back. And in one piece. Whatever, just don't ask.
Purchase. All right, what does he have? Go hit R1. Hit it again. Hit it again. Hit it again. All right. So just some weapons. I think he sells some better stuff maybe later.
I hope so.
My ever still stands. If you invade someone and win, I'll donate $10. All right.
And
See what happens. Maybe we'll get there. I think we got that red eye orb at some point. Have you talked to this guy?
What a sick asking us to seek the Lord. Talking true legends.
Sounds like Paul
Those
Bettany.
who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Remember when Undertaker used Rollin' by Limp Bizkit as his entrance music? Was there ever a more early 2000s thing? Absolutely not. All right, run down there and take a left again. Drop down, go past, go straight, and make a left at the end of the corridor there. And remember this guy that you talked
Oh,
to.
this guy. I like these guys.
Talk to this guy.
Champion of Ash. This
I do love his voice acting.
with a dead
The dead in death.
hardly deserves to behold.
Just got this breathiness to it that makes it so interesting sounding.
Yes.
Yes, like John Hurt in Harry Potter.
And assure you of my
I went to see Mick Foley last night speak about the 20th anniversary of Hell in a
Sure,
Cell. That's
sure.
so cool, No Tain Celery Man.
That's cool.
Draw true strength.
Then shall we begin? Yes, we shall.
He's gonna give you free levels.
Bearer of the dark sign, let your true
It's
strength
like I forget
shine.
what the. I think you look more ghoulish if you do this, but like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Get more dex. And get more. Can you get anything else? No, let's just confirm that. I think every time you talk to him, he'll give you like another one. Purchase item. What does he have? Spells. And that's it. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Be safe.
How much donation for you to talk like that guy for the next 5 minutes? $5. But I need to heat up some pizza first.
Get yours. Get yours off.
Talk like that guy.
Yeah, you gotta have a breath. Am I done looking for these people now? Can I level up? Or try to? Pizza. Where'd you get pizza from?
This is from last week.
Speak
Oh,
thy
good.
heart's
Last week's
desire.
Japanese.
So it'd be. Maybe if you heat it up, it'll be all right.
Very well.
Maybe if I heat it up, it would be.
Then touch the darkness within me.
Week old pizza, chat. What do you think? Week old pizza.
Sovereignless souls.
It's not even fucking good.
Wow, I have nowhere near enough souls to level up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Just go now. Go sit at the bonfire. Warp back. You're gonna have to come back here to play with Nash.
Yeah.
It's been wrapped in tinfoil and in the fridge. I think it'll be fine. How much talk like slow talking Morris for the rest of the stream? $1,000. Honestly, it would take that. That would be so painful. For 2.5 hours. Titus is only a Thursday incentive, Galfiskin, unfortunately. It'll be fine.
Where am I going? Am I going here? Dilapidated bridge?
Really? It's that bad to have
I
week-old
think I'm
pizza?
going.
Have I gone insane?
It'll be fine.
Right? It's been in a fridge. It's been refrigerated and wrapped in tinfoil. It looks completely fine. How much donation for you to speak as if Titus was doing a slow talking Morris impression? $10,000. I think of the pain that the pizza might cause future Holden. I'm sure I'll be fine. You guys are crazy. Let me look up what frostbite does.
Somebody told us it's like a fat roll.
Well, I didn't see it. Slow stamina. Sometimes you just can't get the
In trap.
information you want.
Mint, the biggest question is, why didn't you eat the pizza for a week?
Never lasts for that long for me. Because I immediately left town the next day. And I felt sick from it, and then I immediately left town and then ate a bunch of junk food all week because I was out of town.
I thought he wasn't going to throw these anymore.
I think he's not gonna throw them at you. Did you make peace with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He's hitting them. He's just helping you.
Can we just talk about how fucking funny it is that there's like a giant who's just like, you're just like, hey, don't do that. And he's like, okay.
I don't think he's gonna hit you, so now you have to jump. No. I just ate too much of it. That's why I got sick. I didn't get sick because the pizza was bad. I just was hammered and ate way too much of it. By the way, we're probably gonna stop around like 5-ish because I have to get ready for the stream tonight. I have to go get the alcohol. I never did that. And I just need a fucking second from you animals. All right? My little babies in chat. Cool that you got some traveling in. Have to admit, I'm a little jealous. Stuck here in, what is that, Iowa? Is
That
IA?
was fucking dope.
That was dope. Good job. Tommy just writes, fuck. Stop calling us that. Hey, so click down on, do you remember how to jump?
Yeah, it's
Run, click down on L3. Yeah, that's it. I think you can even roll, but you can't just walk.
Right.
That's
So
what you
I'm
can't do.
a minute too late there.
Ooh, damn, getting a 4K TV delivered. That's awesome. I would love that.
Oh, where were you, big guy?
I mean, he did just kill the guy for you. Can't solve all your problems. Get a heal in soon.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt me even if it does.
Yeah, even if it just gets near you, it doesn't hurt. There you go. All right, let's jump on a little island. The K stands for, in a 4K TV, stands for Clumies. Clumies. Undead Bone Shard. Run back. I think you have to go on the other side now and like roll, and then you can just roll.
I did.
You did great. You're really good at the game.
I am pretty good at this game.
All right, get the rest of the items. There was like, just make sure you got everything in here. There's a lot of stuff. Do you remember anything else you picked up while running around in here?
There's that really helpful cleric armor up here.
Yeah, that cleric armor. I'm so happy you got that early game. There's a guy.
It's one of these fuckers.
Oh, yeah. SGDQ about to hit $1 million. $1 million. I can't believe that rabbi came in and told me how fucking, apparently it's like shady. All right, that's great. So when you get ashes like that, you can hand those into that lady on the seat in the main room.
Okay.
And she'll have more shit at her shop. So every time you find those, that's also a very good, like, yes. Anytime you find any kind of ashes like that. Okay, just to get enough. I think old Red is inside that house.
Yeah.
I bet he was a real rabbi. So Shader is just someone being mad that they use money to keep their shit going. That's the thing. So I don't even know why I'm even sitting here. What do you need? 3,700?
Something like that.
Ding ding, Tommy. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, of course they have to take some of the money. It's a huge operation. It's like a very big operation. I looked up that video he mentioned. Seemed like he was more upset at a different charity. Also, if they make $1 million and donate 75%.
Have you never seen that guy before?
It was so weird. He just came in randomly.
If you just jump in and immediately have like a political cause that you're
Or a weird
upset
negative
about,
statement to make, it
yeah,
feels weird,
that's
right?
it's
It's not a good look. Well, that's why you heard. That's why you
yeah.
heard me be like, "Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll check that video out." But also, like, who are you? Who are you? I don't think I've seen you before. And what is this? Still $750,000 to charity. Exactly. I'll fucking take 25%.
You have to run a charity.
Yeah, a huge, crazy one. If it was shady, you would have heard about it way before now. Yeah, exactly. All right.
The guy sitting?
To the left. To the left. Oh, well, if you want your bone ash, no,
Yeah.
the lady to the right there.
There we go.
You can give her the shit. You can level up, and you can burn your bone ash, I believe, at the bonfire. Give Umbral ash, yes.
Gracious.
All right, now let's see what
Passing
those
fine
gave.
ash thou hast given.
Let's just see what's at her shop
Let
now.
this ash bestow nourishment.
Oh, I guess we're getting deep
I
in the
am
lore
the-
now. Oh, yeah, it was just YouTube clickbait. All right, cool. I rescind.
Ashen one.
Thank God.
Bish.
Welcome
Because it
home.
really is one of those things where I'm like,
Very well.
GDQ is one of those pure,
Then
beautiful
touch the
things to me.
darkness, will
Yeah.
you take none?
Guy made the video, was just looking for clicks. But who lurks in a stream with 30 people watching for the perfect moment to shit on GDQ at
How
the
do you
same
find-
time?
Yeah, that's weird. And like, how did he just has this cause that's important to him, and he jumped in right when you were talking about it? Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, that was very weird. I was like, cool, great, happy fucking Friday, everybody. Maybe some endurance, maybe some more dex.
What's health?
Dark Souls 3 be all ashy. That's true. Vigor. There you go. Please. That's what's nice. Once you now kind of know how it goes, you
Yeah.
can start just thinking to yourself, what do I want? You
Yeah.
know? Like, am I pissed I don't have enough health in these fights? Am I pissed I don't have enough stamina? Am I mad because I'm just never feel like I'll ever be good enough at anything to be able to say to
The
myself
only
that,
thing I really have worth anything, and I'm not even that great at it.
hell yeah, Rhubarby. We will definitely be doing the collage. We'll be having a lot of fun. Weird how Holden is a magnet for trolls. Am I a magnet for trolls? I feel like Twitch streaming is a magnet for trolls. Like I feel like
you have very few trolls compared.
that's
to
true, and I feel and with with this many people, you can actually get in and kind of make a difference. Like if you troll, it's harder to troll a chat with like thousands of people watching.
Right. Now I am on the road of sacrifices.
Tommy said, "What? The Nameless King is definitely making me go, am I really good enough to ever do anything?" And by the way, watching other ladies stream, by far more trolls.
I wouldn't doubt it.
In those chats, Momo, Cammy, Lex, all of them can attest. God help any chat with more than like 300 people. It's a fucking nightmare. And that's what I aspire to someday, Jared, which is the shocking thing.
I am gonna switch back to Gucci for this boss.
You burned your ash. Why are you going up the elevator?
I was gonna go back to that boss fight.
What boss fight?
The tree.
Oh, you just went to that? Why? Yeah, I guess I don't know what the closer. Yeah, just do it this way. I was just thinking what the closer bonfire is. I thought you were gonna warp to that other bonfire, where the spears are to go. But I feel like I always ran from there. But this might actually be faster, so let's do it. Oh, by the way, Tommy, I think I summoned someone in for my first Nameless King victory, if that makes you feel any better. Talk to that guy to the right. Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
Cool. And you can rescue a girl. There's a little exploration you haven't quite done in this area, but let's go do the boss fight. Yeah, you have to find the back entrance to rescue her, which we can find through the beauty of exploration. The problem with this, you have to run through a bit of a gauntlet that you don't really have to deal with running from the other way, because you can go like, you can just go past the spear guy that doesn't care about you anymore,
right?
You know? And there's like the one red eye guy inside the house, and that's about it, you know what I mean? Whereas this is kind of a shit show, yeah. I mean, I think you'll make it, but... Yeah, Tommy, honestly, dude. I mean, you may want to go back at some point and beat him solo, but... you know, I think there's no shame in parrying against the Nameless King. He's so difficult. You can play some Fighting Against Slayer for Sunday Night Fights? Maybe. Not necessarily just that. I can't afford another game, that's for sure. I need to go stuff food in my face. I'll be back later. Have a good one. We're going to stream till around 5 or so and then take a break before Jack comes. Okay, so you want me to just tell you? Yeah, hit those eggs. Hit his nutsack of eggs. And there's definitely ads, but don't worry about them. Just heal and hit that nutsack. All right, cool. Heal up. Now he's going to drop. You can hit his nut sacks on his legs as well. You're just trying to hit those egg sacks. Oh no! Okay, now this is the second part of the fight. Congratulations, you made it past the first. That's the nut sacks and that hand. Once you kill all the nut sacks, you can hit that hand to deal damage. There's also some nut sacks in other parts of him. But and that hand will fuck you up. You need to heal and you're dead. So it's like, yeah. So that when that hand will grab you, it's devastating.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is just try to get behind him. He's got some nut sacks behind him. You can try to kill those first because essentially what happens is it's best to cut all the nut sacks first, because those will. If you notice, when you broke the nut sacks off, it like took a giant chunk of health off of them.
Yeah.
So it's more about breaking them off to bring it down, and then once all of the ones are gone, go after the hand. But the hand is very lethal, and he'll do a Omega butt slam, as Cemetery Sata said.
Gotcha.
Yep, beat his beanbag. This is an optional boss, by the way, but you want to do it.
We kill the bosses.
You want to do it. You want the souls. You want the items.
I think so. I can smell it. Tell you what, it was great with a slice of pizza. That's cold beer. Life is nice. I don't know how anyone can ignore this boss, unlike the ancient Demon King guy. Who's the ancient Demon King guy?
Oh, you'll meet every friendly.
Will I meet all of the bosses?
A Montauk Summer Ale. I'm excited about this.
Me too. It's supposed to be very refreshed, but caramelly, so it seems like it's got some IPA and crisp
That's fine.
properties.
I don't like IPA anyways necessarily. I feel like I'm trying to get off of them a little bit.
I love them, but for like day drinking in the summer.
They kind of bust your belly up a little
Ooh,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like a heartier beer. I'm trying to maybe slide off them a little bit more, or just treat it more like a whiskey drink. Like you have one of them and then you move on to something else, as opposed to just drinking IPA all night, which can really fuck you up.
That's nice, actually. I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got like the caramel IPA flavor, but
Yeah,
it's not
a little
over
bit.
hoppy and like intense. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have time for you. I have to kill your tree.
Yeah, the Demon King's very sad. So I guess I'll say maybe just, well, I don't want to ruin anything, but Demon King's kind of like surprisingly easy. Yeah, it's just kind of sad, you know? Nice, Jared. Good work. That's exactly what you need to do, is hit that thing. So now, heal up, first thing. Two of them. Run around behind him. You know, keep adjusting, but I think you can hit that on his leg there, and you can hit those, but he has to do like this lean back. Nice. Yeah, you can hit that. Perfect. The more of those you get and the less you deal with the hand, the better. Yeah, see, lean back, just then that's when you can hit those back eggs. They're really like egg sacks, not strings. Kind of looks like a Sin spawn in FF10. That yell hits hard, yeah. Music's awesome too. Alright, you gotta ask this. Now it's a good time to hit him. Oh wait, no, don't get into that. I think that fucks your equipment up. Doing it this way involves a bit more patience, but I think it's pretty good in the end. Can you hit those? I think you hit those. No. You may need to go talk to the hand soon. Do you have embers equipped? I don't think you do you? No. I don't know. I would maybe go talk to the hand, even though it'll probably just grab you and kill you. But you can kill his nut sacks in front of him, and that might even kill him. That might even do enough damage. Oh, you're not hitting him. There it is. One more. It takes quite a few. It takes more than you think. Keep going. Good work, dude. And if you don't get it this time, that's okay. That was really good. That's exactly what you need to do. I think all you need to do is just conserve your Estus a bit more. Why don't we equip an Ember, too?
Yeah, that's smart.
What people do a lot of times in boss fights is equip an Ember and then wait till their health goes down the first time and pop it then, because it makes your health bar a lot longer.
Smart.
But you only have 5, so, and I would get rid of the throwing knives and just you don't have extra items in your business. Cemetery says good run, you almost had him.
Thank you, friend.
Sorry for the eating on I hate eating on stream.
I know, me trying to eat that wrap last week was a fucking farce.
Well, you were like playing too. I never eat when I'm playing, you know. It's like impossible. Tommy says, I really like watching Jared play. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Tommy. I enjoy playing for you.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Well, you know, you've got the thing that I feel like is most fun for fans of the series, like, you're new, you're experiencing all this for the first time. All we want to do, we want to re-experience this game, all these games again for the first time so bad that we watch other people do it to try to, like, get a sense of what that would feel like.
Happy to provide this journey.
Guts Sports says, looks like Jared has got the flow down. Tommy said, what? It's like watching a baby bird scared of the world, afraid to fly, spread his wings, and then get completely crushed by the trees in.
Like my favorite animated short, Piper. All right, let's do it.
Jared plays Neo, will be a time, true.
Is that the samurai one that's like this?
Pretty good. I like it a lot. I found the DLC to be near impossible.
Cool.
But besides that.
Yeah, dude, that Queen Valkyrie fight in God of War. Oh my god.
You are not the first one to speak about this subject.
Well, I was having such a hard time with some of them. Turns out I did the harder ones first.
Oh, yeah.
So then I went back and, like, beat the last, like, 4 or 5. Jesus Christ, Spirit.
I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
Neo is hard, but I totally had a fun time beating through the main game. The DLC was just like, what? I feel like they got the Dark Souls memo that DLC is generally harder, and then they made it way harder than it ever is. I'm trying to remember, Tommy, but it seemed to me that you would maybe want to choose a different stance depending on, like, the boss you're fighting. But I think I pretty much always went middle stance and didn't really deal with stances too much in that game. I'm having a hard time remembering right now if I use stances and switching a lot. But I don't think I did. I feel the same way you do about stance switching. For some reason, I just don't like it.
Dude, can't hit the big guy?
Getting mad at this dude for killing everybody for you. That's the Souls feeling. When you're trying to fight this boss, so he's giving you a hard time, and then you just get killed on the way to the boss. That is Souls.
It's fun. It's fun, this game. You all love it.
Whew. By the way, this pizza is not ideal. I think
You don't feel like throwing up?
I don't think so.
Keep an eye on it.
Yes. I promise I'm gonna douse it with fucking rosé and tequila. Or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna do rosé today. It's one of those days where I'm like, you know what? If I'm not feeling it, I ain't doing it.
If Jack can start bringing a boy around, it's not
Exactly. Looks like we may be getting an appearance from Jeff yet again. Jared, we don't love this series. It's just that any game that is not soul-crushingly challenging becomes a boring mess after playing a lot of Souls. It's very true. I go back and forth on that, but the challenge of this game is
I
definitely
get it.
warped
Yeah.
games
I don't
for
know
me.
what fight games I can play now. That's why,
Yeah.
like, I'm glad I've got a war, because it's not the same, but it's not.
God of War, I was
Clearly inspired by it.
exactly. I was about to say God of War. It is very clear that the people who made God of War played some Dark Souls. You know? Yeah, this combat revolutionized gaming.
Still pretty excited for that. Last of Us 2 coming, though.
I'm down. I'm so sick of zombies. I'm cool. I love.
You know what I love about
I
Last of Us
love
2?
The Last
All
of
the
Us.
marketing, not one zombie
one
in
zombie.
any of that fucking marketing. I bet, because it's like 10 years later, I bet the zombies are barely a problem. I bet they're like kind of around, but like society's figured it out by now. Like,
So it's more about
there'll be like a zombie like portion of the game.
it's more about dealing with other people.
But
The
yeah,
real
it's
Walking
gonna
Dead. I can't believe you stuck with Walking Dead this long.
I still like the characters enough, and it would do the same
How is
thing.
Josh Michael in it?
He's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw him this season, and he's pretty small, but he's fun.
I think it's a little bit bigger of a part.
I just saw Adam Thompson post an Instagram of a poster for Glass, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. I didn't realize he's in that. That's exciting. I just watched Split the other day. Split is actually really fucking fun.
Split's fun?
Split is a lot of fun. And I was the person who, everyone was like, oh, the Grandma movie that M. Night Shyamalan did is really great, and it's M. Night Shyamalan's back. And I thought the movie was so stupid, and it made me so mad. And so I am not an M. Night apologist.
The staying at the parents' house thing.
Yeah.
I already know what the thing was, but I'm trying to remember what it was. I just wish you could just stop with the twists.
This thing, Split, there's no twist in Split.
Just premise, don't worry about the twist, man.
I mean, the only...
See, I will say this. I don't really know why you engage those guys. They left the house. Just run in the house. You don't need those guys. Roll into the house and run past Red Eyes. You don't even have to fight Red Eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
You're engaging too much. But that's probably just because you're not thinking about it because we're talking.
Yes,
So I'm not blaming you necessarily for
I'm on
that.
autopilot when
Exactly.
I do not have this.
So you just saw a guy, you started fighting him because, you know, we're like having a chat.
I'm gonna fight this guy because he keeps chasing me, and I don't like getting caught by him.
That's fine. I mean, don't let him fucking smack your fucking... What's up, Manwich? Jared, I feel out of sorts. I think Momo's planetary description, I think it's right on the money. I just feel like I have no bearing on my schedule right now. You know what I mean?
You don't. You're
I don't.
a free agent.
Yeah, but I'm an organized free agent, and I feel a little just kind of loosey-goosey. Like, I forgot that Lexi was leaving on fucking Sunday. So I'm Lexi-less again for a week. And I'm like, not prepared for that. You know what I mean? Maybe if I could just get really focused while she's gone and, like, not drink until 4 every night and, like, just get really kind of on my shit. What's up?
Be a person?
Having a good Friend Friday, man. I know I'm talking about some heavy-ass shit, right? I'm not really talking about heavy shit, but...
The heavy shit was earlier.
The heavy shit was earlier. Well, it's kind of funny how everybody tensed up, and it really wasn't that heavy.
I think people are just conditioned to be scared.
I guess we, like, kind of...
This is a
made
chat,
fun
this
of
is a chat that
Satanists
can't
a little
talk
bit.
about Star Wars.
Yeah, we're talking about religions and stuff. Also, Cammy, what's happening? Come on in. Manwich, I am shocked at how much I love Puyo Puyo Tetris. I love it. And I love that. Can I get you anything? Need some fucking harder liquor? Jared, stay for Jack and What are you gonna do? What are you supposed to do?
Meet up, go out. It's Friday. I haven't been out in a week. Yeah, or Jeff and Lindsay. I'll see what they're up to, or Rachel, or whatever.
Well, okay, so if I kind of hope and wish, that no one hits you back, then you'll stay, right? No one hits you back, you'll stay? All right.
Yes,
Maybe
you
everybody-
can put that in. Wait, why am I going this way?
Please, God. Please, God, I ask you this. Have no one hit him back so he has to stay. Him is Jared Warner.
Why did I
No
go
one
this
hit him
way?
back so that he has to stay and do Japanese. I haven't gotten like my Madeline text like, hey, I'm coming over. What you need? You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to get a little squirrely here.
Do you just wait for her to? You never ask her if she's coming. You just wait for her to.
She
give you
just
the
hits
heads?
me, yeah, she just hits me up. Well, I'm gonna be here anyways, so even if she showed up without even announcing herself, I'd just be here streaming.
Right.
You know, so. No, I think she talks to like Jackie about it. But
Yes,
yeah.
that makes sense.
I'm just not super reachy outy. Like I need to be better about that. I just hate rejection. Even on its smallest form. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like, even if it's just like, hey, you want to come to the stream? Oh, I'm busy. And I just feel like, oh, maybe they're not busy and they just don't like me. Puyo is fucking super fun, absolutely. Wait, you didn't burn that bone shard shit, did you?
I thought I did. I talked to the lady.
No, you didn't burn it.
All right, well, let's go.
Might
die
be.
again,
And
I'll
that's
do
my
it.
fault. I should have walked you through that, by the way. Puyo
that
is
do?
fucking super fun. Make your S's +1.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Makes
great.
it refill like quite a bit more health, which you direly need at this point, because like walking into this fight with 3 Estus is pretty rough, you know. Much less it not having bone dust. I think there's a better way to get you to this fight, by the way. Let's look into it. Yeah. Now get the one there. Is that one? Yeah. Nice. Chunky. Hit that one? Maybe you can get that one down here. Yeah. Nice. Now get his back as much as you can. Don't go in that. Yeah, now you can get that. Oh, get back. It's just when he leans back is really when it's like you want him to, because you can hit the higher up balls, but you don't want him to crush you. Now he's gonna do this. He keeps turning around. That'll be annoying. Oh yeah, I did it there. Nice. And that other one. At this point, you could probably go around front. Ooh. All right, we're gonna want to heal. You could probably like go around front and just Hail Mary the ending here. Just try not to get grabbed by his hand. All right, stay with it. Just try not to. He's gonna swing around the other way. Nice. Gonna get around front again. Don't worry about that. The Zegs are really annoying to get. I think you can do the front at this point. Picked up Lumen's remastered Great Relaxing Puzzle Game. Awesome. Yeah, I'm realizing I needed a Great Relaxing Puzzle Game in my life. Heal up. All right, press down on your D-pad. Just get it ready, just in case. Yes! And that killed him. She's a man! Woo! Oh! I should have said ho, and I said she's a man. Either way,
Yeah,
though.
you know. It's Friday. We're relaxed.
Hey, it's Friday, baby.
Ember restored.
Good shit, man. Get a couple levels. Get some items. Oh, how I have missed all you sweet fucks. What's happening, Terry the Gnome? How you doing? Thank you, Entrapment, for the emotes. And hey, you want some emotes yourself? Consider giving it a sub. Sub to this channel. You get a free one with Amazon Prime. If you want to make that sub mine, that'd make me engorged with blood. So go for that. If you love me. If you don't love me, then don't do it.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Or stay because you love Jared. First, I read that wrong, and I read Daddy Jared is in a different words form.
Interesting, yeah. You can...
And I was like, whoa, Cemetery Sadist. Jesus.
Yikes.
But at last. All right, so go sit down at the bonfire
Speak them
after you level up.
very well,
Or not. Or do it now.
then touch taken.
I want endurance. No, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing strength dex.
So maybe more dex. We need to get you a Twinkling Titanite. I think we can get some in the next area.
Oh, we can do 2.
Yep, maybe 2 decks. Just go 2 decks.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, dude. Just get that damage. Invasion time? Maybe.
Ooh.
Logster to Beast, what's happening, dude? Shall we invade?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Go sit down, get your Bone Ash.
Get your bone.
In your Bone Ash. Burn Undead Bone Shard. That's what you, that's so, you have to do it at, try it again, just in case. Okay. And you've definitely, oh, and one more thing really quick, just leave here. Run back over to the block. I just want to make sure we've definitely, like, given him all of the Estus shards we've gotten, and then they're all perfectly well allocated, okay?
Just wasn't neat.
So just reinforce, just to make sure. Reinforce Estus. Sorry, reinforce Estus. Yes. So you totally had one. Hit it again. Yes. Again.
Okay.
That's insane. Go to a lot, Estes. Okay, you have 7 Estes that you had since we started.
So I've been doing very well.
Yeah, you've been doing
comparatively.
quite well. Huge fan of the podcast, and could you do an episode on pinball machines? Of course, I would
Interesting.
love to do
That's
an
an interesting
episode on the history of pinball, and different famous pinball companies, the state of them now. I'll tell you what, Manwich and I got down on some pinball on the Oculus. Surprisingly, really fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just a very cool pinball game, like on Oculus, that just felt really good. Felt like you were just in a room playing pinball, like on a real machine.
Did I get one?
What?
Is that a guy up there on his throne?
That is a little man. Yes, he's on his throne up there. You can go talk to him. Talk to him.
Did I get one? Did I kill one of the Cinder Lords?
Hop down here. No, you did not get one of the lords. He's there though. Just go talk to him. He's on.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
Seeker of Lords.
And that lives before them.
I have 4 pinball machines and would love to listen to an episode. Oh my God, Lockster, what do you have?
As I say,
What do you got? Adam's Family?
I linked the fire long ago, becoming the
Damn, you have 4 pinball.
Yes,
My
this
grandmother or grandparents
Give him the
and
thing.
aunt. I think so, yeah.
belike it is a transformation.
My aunts and my grandparents both had pinball machines, and every time I talk about it, it just happened. I can smell them, and it's one of the only like nasal sense memory thing. What does that say? Covers each pew with successful hits. Get that? Oh, that's Pontiff's left eye. So what does it do again? Hit R1. Acquired soul of the okay, so what it essentially allows you to turn souls into items. So that will give you, for Pontiff's left eye, which you got from the soul of the Boreal Valley, you can turn it into that ring. Would you like to do that?
Sure.
Go for it. So hit X, yeah, do that. So he'll turn souls into items for you, like boss souls into items for you. Star Wars New, Star Wars 1992, Black Knight, and Game of Thrones. Very cool. That Game of Thrones board is awesome. I don't know if I played the Star Wars boards. You played Star Wars Ping Pong? And I don't know if I played Black Knight either, or pinball rather. Ping pong.
There's one
Jesus
at
Christ, what's
Sunshine
wrong with me?
Laundromat that I played, but I don't know if it. I think that was like when the special editions came out. I don't think it's like old school. Goodbye.
Glass.
I should be wearing more rings too. Increase bleed resistance. Lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. No, we don't use that one. Increase bleed resistance. That sounds cool.
Next time you're in LA, Alden, you should hit 82 bar. They have like 20 tables. It's pretty fun. Sexy time tables is what I should have said, not boards. Black Knight is so good. Love the song that plays. Oh yeah, that's why I got online. I started looking at Instagram. This is what's wrong with me, man.
I don't know, dude.
I really want to play Awesome Captain Spirit. I need to finish Life is Strange Season 2, though. We're on the final section of it before I can pick up another one of those games. Black Knight.
Should I create this weird bone sculpture?
Sure.
I'm just gonna start doing things.
Just do shit.
I don't have a
You don't have a vertebra shackle, so you cannot do that.
Sorry, I can't join your fucking cult then.
Well, I understand you wanting to ask because there's a lot of little things where it's like, oh, did you just answer no? Then
you're fucked, and
then
you will
yeah,
never
you're
get the
kind
ring.
of you
of
won't get the
solace.
thing, and then your game's not as fun. And oh wow, Black Knight looks rad. I don't think I've ever played Black Knight. Yeah, this looks great. That's cool. That looks pretty legit, dude. How's the maintenance on those things? King Slayer, it's like Wizard of the Bruise. I love you guys. Listen every week. Thank you so much, King Slayer. Yo, what's the maintenance like on those pinball tables? Is it crazy? Is it awesome? Do you love it? I do know that an arcade cabinet or a pinball table can kind of become a burden at points. You know what I mean? But yeah, so one of the only sense memories I have is if I start thinking about my grandparents' pinball table, I literally will smell it, and it's so real.
Weird.
And there's really nothing else has that for me,
Yeah.
but the smell of that pinball machine just does it. I think I really loved the smell of it in a weird way. It was like a mixture of like just machinery and pennies, and like it just has this very specific smell to it. Hell yeah, man. Captain Spirit is only about 2 hours long. It's a neat little sad boy story. Oh, man. I want to play it. We'll play it one night. I know Lexi's just super pumped about Puyo Puyo Tetris because, as she said, it's like competitive Candy Crush.
Holy motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. These guys are pretty gnarly. By the way, there's a little cleanup I kind of wanted us to do.
Okay, we can go back.
If you want. Yeah, if we want to come up here. There's a little bit of cleanup before we move forward. First things first, just go back up there, and if you want to warp to the other bonfire, that's fine, but you can. But if you just go up, and we're gonna like, or you could go through that courtyard and just try to kill the guys. If you die, maybe we'll warp. Got a couple little things here to do. If you want to really ruin a good mood, hell yeah. Oh, like, Captain Spirit's free? Apparently Billy Mitchell's trying to make a comeback. I mean, how can he? He's just been banned from all the main leaderboards.
Of course he's going to try forever, though. He'll never. That's the type of person he is.
Yeah.
He's not going to just go away. I mean, he will, but he'll not just give up.
Yeah, I
Blue
love
Vitriol was that whoops for
the
me?
first season of Life is Strange. Yeah, probably. Did you just fall in there?
Oh, yeah, it fell real hard.
That's so funny. The lever's there.
Yeah.
So, this is a double elevator, right? And it works a little weird.
If it goes down.
I don't know if it goes down, but there.
Like, there's this one.
Remember when you could hear him kind of talking when you were going up?
Yeah.
So go up, and then send it back down, and then go on the top elevator.
Right, and that takes
There's
you
going to
up.
be a ledge on your way up, and you're going to drop onto the ledge. Okay? So kind of walk on it, step off.
Loved the first season of Life is Strange, says Laser Ghost.
Yeah, I loved
did
it
too.
I
haven't
thought it
played
was
the
so good.
prequel yet, but Life
It's
is
good.
Strange was
I enjoyed it.
fucking rad.
It's probably not as good as the first one, but it still just feels really cool. It
Yeah.
has that indie kind of movie vibe.
It's a great time.
Roll up there.
Oh,
Yeah. You can hear him even go, that's the Onion Knight guy. Step out here. Talk to him.
hey buddy.
Kind of move the camera to look over that way.
Like that, you have me downright worried.
Look down into the courtyard.
But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck
There
me
he is.
square in the head.
The fuck?
I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
All right, buddy. Talk to him again.
On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I'm not.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell, definitely a bit of a
I'm no
psycho.
Coward, and how now?
If you ever want to watch a great documentary about
I could
video
try to-
games, especially retro games, dude, Fistful of Coins.
That's. I mean, I will never forget the first time I watched that game.
so
that
good.
was the most.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. All right, kill that fucking monster, dude.
All right, we're just going in there.
Yeah, just go in there. I mean, heal. He's crazy. I like this part as well, Cemetery Say. This is a bit of a challenge, but hopefully you'll be able to do it all right. Just remember, stay wily.
You should have
There's
waited.
definitely some good items.
Well, it's too late now.
He's gonna help you. Don't let him get killed if you can.
Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Now he's gonna help you. Now you're gonna die. Be right back after you use the restroom. Keep him entertained.
Hello, chat.
Kill this demon.
Yeah, I'll just go kill this guy. Oh no, the controllers. Oh god, let me don't kill myself in this fucking elevator one more time. Blue Vitriol Onion Bros got my back. I am so sad about the Onion Knight. I had to watch his story unfold. When we played Dark Souls 1, we didn't really go through we didn't see all the story stuff, so I never saw Lord Sunshine Dude get his comeuppance, and I never saw this dude's daughter kill him, as I understand happens. So that's very. I want to know these characters. Jared, how's the bank stuff going? Good. So the bank stuff from 2 weeks ago. Jesus Christ, what a nightmare. They had sent me a new card, and it had just been in a mail pile that I did not know about because I do not have the mail key to my apartment. No, I didn't want to go down. So the bank stuff is fixed, and I have money now. Blue Vitriol, are you enjoying 3 so far compared to 1? I am enjoying 3. There was like a down-home comfort of 1 that I'd gotten used to, and now 3 feels newer, obviously. The controls are a little more wily. What the fuck do I do here? Oh, I know. I'm an idiot. But I do like 3. I like the design of 3, I think, a lot more than 1 so far.
That's the thing, man. You can't have that. I used to have that mail stack, too.
Yeah, mail stack with roommates.
Can't have it.
No good.
Can't do it,
Ruined
man.
my life.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta keep on that. I used to have a fucking stack of mail that would pile up, and the same shit happened to me with the bank card. You know what I mean?
It's just like, because when I get the mail, I go through it, and I'm just like, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you.
Right.
And I'll
People
put it
get
in
those.
3 clear stacks, or like I'll put it in front of the other person's door. Like, you fucking do job, the mail person.
Yeah.
You don't just put a big pile of
Right.
junk mail looking things that'll
Right.
just say like banks and like
That's the thing,
voting
and they
registration.
purposely send your bank card in an incredibly unassuming envelope.
Because it's your fucking bank card.
Yeah, because it's your bank card. They don't want somebody to just grab it randomly, so they purposely make it look very like
No,
nothing. You know?
should have waited.
So you just have to
Well,
open all that shit just to make
Too
sure.
late now.
Or I'll even just bend stuff just to make sure there's not like a card in there or something.
Fight by your side.
Yeah, it sucks. There should be a better alert system, I agree with you, but still, that definitely comes from not checking the mail, you know?
Yeah.
Or losing mail. Fucked up. Cut his tail off. I don't know. Nice. Dude, you used to like never... Nice! Great kill, dude.
Wow.
So you used to like never, and you got a fire gem, which will allow you to like give fire, imbue fire on weapons and stuff, which is pretty sweet. I feel like you always, see this is always the Dark Souls newbie move. When you get low on health, you try to get away from the boss to do it first, whereas actually now you're really doing what you always should do, which is like, no, just go for that heal right in between his legs. It's like the one place he can't hit you. Holy dog shit, good one, man. It's the Cemetery Sadist.
Thank you. Jared, did you have a PS1 or an N64, or maybe neither? I did not. I did
Really?
console gaming.
Yeah.
I had like Sega Genesis, like I had Nintendo,
Okay.
Sega Genesis. Then I was PC until college when I got a PS2 and an Xbox. And then I've leveled up to PS4. I skipped PS3, I think.
Me
No, I
too.
didn't. Maybe I did.
I didn't have a 360 or a PS3.
I had a 360. Cause
Well, I got a
went hard
360
Xbox.
right at the end.
Yeah.
Because I literally had it sold to me for $20.
That was quite a performance.
awesome.
Oh, you did great, Onion.
That's kind of the best way to do it. Ignore an entire console generation
Until
like the very end of it, and then buy a console for incredibly cheap, and then just have like a million awesome games to play back to back. Kind of wish I could do that at this point, but I'm actually.
Although now I'm thinking I have to have had a PS3.
Yeah.
Because I played Uncharted, but
Okay.
maybe I played those
Maybe
all
borrowed
on 4.
it or something.
Maybe I played them all on 4.
True. And you got a bunch of souls from this too, which is nice. But we're gonna explore here a little bit. Just be careful. You probably shouldn't die.
I'll be gentle.
Yeah, I hope Madeline comes. I don't know, maybe Lexi will get here near the end of it.
Yeah, what's she doing? Her plaything?
Did that with Vita and 3DS. That's what I did with 3DS as well. Hold on, great advice from Neil. You probably shouldn't die.
Momo's back.
I'm saying you probably shouldn't die in the sense of like there probably shouldn't be anything too terrible to deal with. There's a little bit of, actually, there's one thing you hate in here.
Is it a Titanite demon? Ew, ew.
Speak of the devil. Yes. Please tell me, Matt. I need her spirit energy tonight.
Yeah, she'll keep it moving.
She'll just fucking, she's so fun on Japanese. And I need a little help tonight, I feel like. You know what I mean? I'm just so wiped out. I need someone to like carry me across the finish line of the stream. Can we please not speak of the devil again? It made chat really hostile. Oh yeah, sorry to if anybody is Satanist and we were like coming down on it hard. I guess what's funny is the best way to insult Satanism is to compare it to Christianity.
I know. Well, that's the thing. I don't want it to sound like I'm like negative on Satanism at all. I think Satanism as
We
a
just get a little.
thing
I
is-
get a little eye rolly
when like
at
it's the thing that
spooky
all your
ooky
best friends
dookiness.
are super into.
Right.
And it's like, cool guys.
Like, yeah, dude.
Like
draw,
as a thing, it's a totally valid.
draw a
and awesome
star
thing.
with a circle around it, bro.
Like anytime the Satanist church or whatever they call themselves wants to like build a statue of a goat demon, like with its clit out, like just for the sake of First Amendment rights, I'm always 100%
Hey,
for it.
and all I'm trying to say is it's hip to be square. All right. Praise be upon him. Did you or Jared ever have any Tiger Electronic games? Yes, I did. I'm trying to remember what I had.
Oh my God!
So that's the thing you paid. So there's that thing you really hate. So get away.
Yeah.
Just go away. See if you can separate them a little bit, maybe, or whatever you can do. Try to range them. You can try to get some of those fireballs going. Go into your items really fast and try to make it happen. Items. Quicker than that. Get circle. All right, hit start again and go. It's the first selection. Yeah, that'll probably help you out a little bit too. That one, go all the way down to where your ember is. Any of those slots are fine. You have fire bombs and you have. Don't you have fire? Did you use them?
Out of firebombs.
You have the knives though, at least. You also have the alluring skull. Now, an alluring skull, if you throw that into like the corner of a room, the witches will like go. It's pretty much
Lures them.
yeah, it's a distractor. So you can like throw it and run away, but you do kind of want to clear the items out of this area. Maybe go to maybe heal up once. Go to your knives, and maybe just try to range them a little bit. Also, don't you have a bow and arrow?
Do I have a bow and arrow?
Let's check. I think you do. Hit it in that slot, second slot. Yeah. You have arrows now. Go to the arrows section. Circle. There's a little spot just for arrows. You want to go to that one, yeah. Yes. Okay, you have 11 arrows. It's not bad. So switch to your arrows. You can keep your shield up. You don't need to do that. And then, like if you can target them. You don't have to go into the deep aim. I think L1's the deep aim, right? Hit L1. No? I forget. But either way, you can target them and just like let her rip with R1. Oh, the controller's not working? Perfect. I love it. There it is.
Good. Okay, so
Good. You only have
that one's the deep aim.
Well, it's good to have an even 10 or an uneven 9. Either way. So that's the deep aim, right? So you don't even need to do that though. Nice. Way to cancel out. Man, let's see what we can do. Where were these fucking witches? Dude, honestly, the two witches are scary. Are definitely scarier to me than the. This is great. So just do this. So if you can kill just one of them at least, the other one you can probably kill. You know, she might be coming around to the left on you. By the way. Oh yeah. She wants to hit her with the arrows too. You have throwing knives as well. So let's just range these ladies. We'll get some other shit later and get arrows back. We should totally just we need to go buy like a shitload of arrows. Like you should just always have arrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is making you fat roll, by the way, so that is an issue. Nice. Just get her down, right? So that at least when you do go to hit her, it's way less hits. All right, 2 left. I'd say switch to the bow and arrow and finish her off. Oh god, that's dead. Again. This is so scary. That was awesome! That was so awesome, dude.
Ooh.
Jared's awesome in chat, please. Jared's awesome in chat. Is there an item back there? On her? Nothing? I thought I saw a prompt. Yeah,
Brutal.
Evangelist gloves. Oh, Jake Young is born with the bits. Thank you so much. Woo! That ruled. All right, how many? You have 2 arrows left. I would heal. You don't need the, yeah. Anyways, you want to switch to that. Hit her with those last 2 arrows, and then finish her off up with the sword. Nice. Good patience on that. Dude, you may be good at range. Like, we may need to... Jared's awesome. Jared's awesome in chat. Just get in there and kill her. Don't be scared. Two. Sit. Done. She's so scary. Look at her. She's so freaky, dude. I just love her. Ooh. Evangelist. She's an evangelist. Speaking of spirituality. Now, I think there was... Did you pass an item? I'm trying to remember.
There's one in the courtyard, like right under where I am now.
Right? Do you want to go? You got it though.
I got something that was like
All right.
right, or maybe it was over there.
If you think you've explored this area enough, great. If not, just do a sweep and then come up this way, because you're gonna end up having to do like a drop down in a little bit, and you won't be able to go back. So, I mean, you'll be able to go back, but you'd have to go all the way around, and it's not like you're gonna do that.
Right.
Because I know this gets crazy. You could break some of these like crates and stuff and just kind of look in here. It's such a creepy area.
Just like, what happened in this town?
I love it. I was like, you probably won't. You shouldn't die here. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. And then I thought to myself, oh wait, no, there's totally 2 witches. Yeah, hit those crates to the left there, right? Nothing. Oh, and you could also unequip the bow. We may need to hook you up with a little. We'll have to look at what improves equipment load. We may need to hook you up with a little of that if you want to carry the bow around with you on the rag. Or we could actually, no, we could probably just scale down your armor and be fine. We need you to be fat rolling. Or I mean, we need you to be fast rolling.
Agreed.
This game reminds me of the spooky song Spooky Scary Skeletons, sends shivers down my spine. Ooh.
Well, the only thing...
Oh, you enjoy your toast. Hello.
All right, I am happy to announce we have Kellen and Madeline tonight.
Oh, you got a full deck.
Thank Christ. Jared, better than Subway. There you go. Look at you. Wasn't that fun? When that fun thing happened to a guy named Jared?
Ooh, yes.
Was that awesome for you?
Win-win for Jared.
Wasn't that great for you? Weren't you just so happy to wake up to the news of that and just be like, fuck yes. And my name's
Thank
Jared
you.
too.
I'm so glad.
Thank you, only other man named Jared that anyone ever knows.
What's great is that I already was affiliated with it. It wasn't
Right.
like
You're already
oh,
obnoxiously
you're like a famous
affiliated
pedophile
with it.
rapist Jared. No.
You're-
I was already, you're like the sandwich guy.
Yeah.
And then years later,
Yeah.
that got to also be who's a fucking creepist.
Yep. Done, dude. Not only were you just the corny Subway dude, and then just boom. Also, Momo, I feel your pain. I got some General Tso's chicken the other night, and I was trying to take it easy and not have, because I'd been having a lot of like acid reflux stuff. And that General Tso's, which I've never had spicy, was super spicy, and I was like, God damn it!
General Tso's should be sweet.
JTW is a Jared? I didn't know that. I just know him as JTW. That was the other weird thing, was like when I was out in Minneapolis, it was, well, Cammy is Cammy, I think, anyways. But it was Cammy and Buck Murphy and Barents and Manwich. Was
Did
how
you refer to them as their
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I was referring, we'd all called each other. At least my name's in the name, kind of like Cammykins is in Cammy's in Cammykins, so it's like, a little like more natural. But I know in the very beginning I was like, I'm calling you Manwich, right? And McMahon was like, yeah, of course, like absolutely. And what's funny with Buck Murphy is, I was like, do I have to call Buck Murphy by his real name? Which I know, which I guess I won't. I was Manwich the whole trip, absolutely. Also with Buck Murphy, he was like, yeah, but for me, I started using the tag, and it just came into my real life. So like his real friends call him Buck Murphy at this point.
Gotcha.
And he has a completely other name. That's not a chest behind you, is it? That's a chest right there. What's?
That's darker than chest.
Jared. You. Get out of there! I didn't know this was gonna. I didn't know what's gonna happen. Oh, they're just throwing this shit at you. What's your R2? Okay, good. You knew before I said anything. You'll kill him with R2. Dunzos. Uh-oh. I kind of immediately need to shit after eating that pizza, and that is not a good sign. Because I already definitely used the restroom in that way earlier today.
Your body does not want that in you.
I call Manwich by his real name all the time. It's Gloopus, right? No, I think it's Gluggins. Or Guggles? No, Guggles. We warned you, Holden. We warned you. Just love everybody how Momo in another part of the country in Arizona is aware of my fucking bowel situation and bad food eating habits.
Technology.
In the moment that it happens, it's Jittens. I love these fake Manwich names. Keep them coming. Jittens. So yeah, you're kind of crawling around on the roofs here. It's fun. It's scary. It's hungry.
It's a creepy crawly town.
There's little items everywhere, so you just want to keep your eye out. There's a very important item that we're going to get that I don't believe we'll miss. But there's an item up there, but we just want to make sure we definitely get that one. That's going to be a very useful item to you. Check out what that ring does. What do you have right now? Blood Bite increases lowering equip load, increases attack. Okay, you have a pretty... Your equip load isn't super low.
No, but I like that.
What is the one to the left?
This is that Pontiff's Eye, which recovers HP with successful attacks.
Oh, no, in the other screen. What is this?
It's the one that breaks.
Go to the Serpent Ring. Fallen foes yield more souls. Okay, cool. So you're getting more souls off of that one. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. All right. Dude, I might have to run the restroom in just a second here. It's such a bummer. Today is just like whatever. You know what I mean? Today is just happening, and it's like a whatever day. I'll tell you what, though. You guys have been so much fun today, and I really appreciate it. Yes, this is the way you're going, so drop down here. This is where you're going to get the really good item I told you about.
All right, I'm excited.
It's actually Ham, short for Hamilton. I heard it's Freston. You guys are so good at fake names. Where are you when I'm writing sketches? Excuse me, Glort is my mother's name. My son is also named Bort. Look down. So we're going to want to drop him, and we're going to try to roll over to that plank, right? Good. Now drop down. Now get that item, sir. Now there's another item in here, I believe. Yeah, hit that box. Fine, but sure. Get that item, sir. Also, rolling in a box is one of the funnest things that you don't do nearly enough. The Chloranthere ring.
Chloranthere ring.
All right, just replace probably that equip load crap ring that you just picked up. We'll probably replace that with the Chloranthere. Raises stamina recovery speed. Very good ring. And now you get those green arrows you missed.
Helpful arrows. These are smaller, though. I like
Yes, they're a little bit less absurdly. Yeah, they're just being this giant yellow
cones.
nonsense. Was it stirred? Stirred with 2 U's.
That would be
The Chloranthere ring is a phenomenal ring, and look where you are, too. Look down. Boom. You're right back.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Right back. So you can now run up into this room, maybe kill this guy quick, run up into that room. Oh, actually, no. This is perfect. Kill these guys. Fuck it. They're not that scary. And go up to the stairway to the right, because you didn't really explore that before. Godspeed, Holden. Stomach stuff sucks. I'm gonna be fine, but I do probably need to use the restroom and I'm gonna go use it because this is weird. I can't just sit here and be like, I gotta fuck. You know what I mean? Go up this. No, back.
Outside. What are you gonna do?
I'm fine.
You have to make snap
I'm breathing. I'm doing my breathing
You have to
exercises.
make snap decisions.
I'm doing my breathing exercises so I do not freak out.
And you have to make sure that I don't
There's a
fucking
dog.
make this game boring.
There's a dog. Go see. Look down to the right. Those stairs.
Okay.
Go up those stairs
I'll
and
go
explore
play
around
this.
there. I think there's like a little connector.
Come with me on a magical journey.
Starfish, please. Can we please? Do we please have to be this way on Fred's Friend Friday?
Holden's having some trouble, gang. Holden's doing perfectly fine, gang. Oh, this guy looks sad. Hey, dude, just got 2 fresh tats. No better way to recover than watching you, Mr. Bucks26. I will convey your message to Holden, but I will take the gratitude for myself as well. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Just get rid of the thing. Lizugo says, Mr. Bus 26, heck yes, what did you get? Yes, I am also curious about what tattoos you get. I want to get a new tattoo myself. Why do you assume he's talking to Holden, Jared? That message could have been directed to you. Love yourself. Thank you, Momo. You are right. Everyone should practice more self-love. I just assumed because it's, you know, Holden's stream. Entrapment. Damn, that dude hits hard. Yeah, that was some bullshit. They're supposed to throw their stupid things. Oh, I curse more when I talk to myself. Just a heads up. Mo, I assume every compliment ever struck at me. It's great for the ego. That seems like you must be glowing. McManwich, what? Was that guy holding a giant pestle? It doesn't really how pestle order works. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're flower pots. I think that basically when I'm not fucking their whole shit up on a day-to-day basis, they go around and just try and regrow the gardens. No, wrong. Or no, that's right. Alright, this is actually, I just realized, going to be a bit of a death run. Let's see what we can do. Hit by the stupid shit. Why would this lady just be here? Yeah, that was worth it. That was entirely worth it. Oh my god. Odds on them not following me? Not great? Cool. Someone check on Holton. Who's gonna check on Holton? You and me going in there? Why would I not heal? It's fine. Okay, what I'm gonna fucking do. Momo, I'm not going in there. What is the better run place? Where am I trying to go? Blue Vitriol, Holden just ate some pizza that we all advised him not to, and he'll surely be fine. He just said he's fine. He's alarmed, but fine. His voice sounds strong and sturdy. If somewhat distracted. I can't hear you. Also, I'm lost as fuck. I know there's a way forward, but I also want to go find that stairwell, but I think I'm confused. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it, buddy. You focus on what you gotta focus on. Guys, Holden's being a real trooper. He is actively still coaching me. Just work. God, these demons are so stupid. He's just in there yelling for you to call an ambulance. Momo, I think Holden would let himself die before requesting my help in that matter. let's kill this pot fucker. And I sneak up on him. Don't mind me. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not even a worth it fucking enemy. Why don't you throw it? Oh, he's got the high. Whoa! You all saw that bullshit. Holden, everyone's rooting for you. What has he gotten there? Apples? Is this just a thing of fucking apples?
Jesus, Jared.
Alright, let's all just take a minute now. Let's all just take a breather from that bullshit. Let's... You give me an item? That's some malarkey. Thanks, Fist Cake. Fist Cake? First Cake. Fist Cake. Sorry, guys. I don't wear my glasses when I stream, so I have a little trouble reading. I know that sound. Where the fuck? Cemetery Status, Jared, who's your favorite 80s action star that is still ripped in 2018? You know, I really, really, really have a soft spot for Sylvester Stallone. I really do. I love every fucking Rocky movie, even all the bad ones. But also Arnold Schwarzenegger is like trying to save the US. So, I don't know. Turns out all 80s action stars are really awesome. Where? Oh, there you are. This. The vitriol, the main question here is who keeps pizza for a week. You know, we tried. We all went over this. It was sad, you know. Nothing you can do about it sometimes. Momo, no, Holden's beer is still right here, so no bonus points awarded. Dude. Deathly Soul 665, hello! What do I do about these people? Whatever, fuck them. He said, what, Jared, what's your favorite rom-com from 2000 to 2005? I don't know, man. Like, name some. No, that was in the 90s, dude. Sleepless in Seattle was the 90s. Love Actually, I think, was 2000. Might have been 99, but 2000. But if Love Actually's in there, that'll be a strong contender. Wimbledon, starring... Wasn't Paul Bettany in Wimbledon? I died, so don't worry, you get to see me do all that again. I'm curious now why the specific date period. Is there a reason why this 5-year period is, I mean, you know, could be considered the golden age of rom-coms maybe? I don't know. What? Oh, 13 going on 30, Momo. I actually really did enjoy that movie, but I'm a big fan of Jennifer Garner, so I'm biased. This stupid dog, every time. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Here, so that nobody will notice me because I am moving as slowly as they do. Don't worry about it. You fine. Moochie, Moochie. Do you feel rejuvenated?
No joke, kind of. I mean, I feel like I was. The only reason why I'm a little. Oh, I need one of those pillows.
You kill this fucking thing this time. I'm gonna get a beer. You need one?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good. I need one of those pillows, man. Jesus, that spicy so's I was talking about. I think it just decided to fucking play a prank on me. Yeah, I did light a match and spray some shit, but it's still probably pretty rough in there.
Very angry how quickly you did that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all. I feel like you still need to learn this circling maneuver a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta have patience and not worry so much about these fucks, and just circle around them. So how do we get these guys to drop? Let me see here. Forget. These guys suck, though. I hate these guys. I'll just fuck you up so bad. How do we get up to those guys?
Everyone wants you to drink more water.
I'm drinking water. I had water.
He does have a big glass of water.
I have a big glass of water. I'll drink the water, of course. Man, that was rough, though. Holy Lord. That was not.
You know what's really good?
What?
Is, I do a little shot of apple cider vinegar every night. A little bit of chloroform.
That helps you out?
Yeah, don't drink chloroform. That'll kill you. Chlorophyll. That's good for you.
For your well, I was just gonna say too, but whoops, that's an ember.
Fire.
Whatever though. We don't mind that necessarily. What was I gonna say? I mean, well, I'm like pretty on point actually with that kind of stuff. And that's why I was like, the pizza because
you know your body.
Because I know my body. Well, no, because I'm the type of dude. I mean, not to get too into it, but I'm the type of dude. Have a cup of coffee in the morning and good to go.
Yeah, get it done.
It is. So to kind of get a random one after the questionable pizza was eaten is a little frightening. A little frightening.
Yeah, you don't want surprises.
Well, I can't remember how to get
do
up.
not drink chloroform, I said. Drink chlorophyll. It's from plants.
I have been doing. Alexi will feed me that sometimes.
It's good.
So I can't remember where to go. So I think we're just gonna say fuck it. And you've explored this area. Congratulations, Jared. There's some weird. Oh, okay. I think I need to open that up from a different side. That's what it is. That door that won't open up from this side. There's a way to open that up, and then that's like another kind of shortcut a little bit. I think maybe that door is open from another area you didn't really explore much. That was like right before all of this. There's an item. See? Fine. She's never a little nook and cranny. We need to up this Uchi game. But why don't we just take you to the next area? It's not a huge deal. There's some village area that you could go back and explore. Yeah. But unless we decide like, oh man, there's some item we really want. Also, how do you get down there? That's another one. But unless we're like, oh, there's this item we really want, blah, 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 blah. Unless that's happening, it's not a big deal. I wonder if I can just drop down. I don't think I can.
So that guy throws his bullshit.
Yeah. It's also not over swinging. Like, I knew 2 hits would kill that guy, you know? Come on, you fucker. Oop. Let's see if I can get out of this. Might be too much.
Tommy said what's ducking out. Bye, Tommy.
Have a good one, Tommy. Ooh.
Yeah, they'll get you.
See this circle? You just can't even get me. Just boom. Like butter. Like butter. Yeah, how do I... There's a way to get...
Fall down there.
There's a way to get down there, though. Did you check over here? You did, right?
Yeah, I never whipped that guy up, but I went up in here.
Yeah. Oh, God damn, I was trying to sneak.
Scrolling back up, Momo's drinking bleach. The vitriol hates having to leave for work without her coffee poop.
Yeah, that's the worst. Try. It's not gonna work though, is it? Oh!
What is that nonsense?
What a little trick I just pulled. And some Titanite shards. And we can let the lady out of her cage. And a crystal. Oh, I want to get that thing so bad, but it's gonna run away from me probably as soon as I can get it. Let's try to sneak up on it.
Nope.
Fuck it. Come on. No, don't disappear, I hate you.
Oh my God, she's got fire.
All right, where were we supposed to go to get to this place? This is the way you're supposed to go to get here, legitimately. Let's go through this little crypt. These little crypt guys. Oh God, they came down. I was wondering if they would.
I feel like they follow a lot.
Yeah, big time. They can like just what it is. They can just traverse better. I feel like. Holden, I finished Superman Part 3 today. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Metarook. Dude, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Have you listened to those yet, Jared?
I've not gotten
I think you would probably enjoy those.
I'm very excited.
Are you a fan of Superman? Like,
I do. I really like
I mean, you're a DC fan in general, probably,
I'm an
right?
all of it fan. I like Marvel too. DC, like I grew up on DC more. Like Batman
Yeah,
is more my thing.
more your thing, and therefore Superman's gonna just be in there if Batman's more your thing.
So yeah, I think I was more Superman movie oriented in the comics. There are definitely some of the comics like I had. Like, because, you know, I was a kid when Death of Superman was coming out, which was the worst thing ever, but we didn't know that when we were 9.
Yeah.
Or however old we were.
Yeah, so Superman 3 is, Part 3 is all about that. But I still have a lot of nostalgia around that, so.
No, I remember. There's like when they had
fun to cover
Superboy
it.
and Cyborg and all that shit. That's like some of my earliest memories
Right.
of Superman. And then like some of my favorite books are Superman books. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, the guys who did Long Halloween.
Yeah.
They have a really great Superman book.
Oh, really?
Called, Superman for All Seasons.
Yes. I think we talked about that one. So yeah, it's this locked door that's in. This is where the rats are.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so I forget where you get that key. I think you have to like buy it or something.
Or you just sneak through.
Well, I feel like I kind of glitched that. That no death there, but yeah, you can obviously drop down if you have like the cat's ring or whatever. Cat's ring allows you to drop down from high distances and not get as bad fall damage. Like it's obviously a thing that's doable, but you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
Which is rad. So now we can unlock the cage, and I will relinquish this controller. I'm just immediately loving this so much. Oh, maybe I'll do it. Let's see.
Kill the witch.
God, she hits like a fucking truck. She starts saying that shit. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Why am I trying to like walk around her? You probably have enough Titanite now to fuel back up on or to upgrade the Uchi another level if you're liking the Uchi. It's a pretty sweet sword. So
yeah, you were saying you like that ice sword, but
I like it a lot.
I do have like I'm enjoying the Uchi a lot.
Well, and upgrading the Uchi is not gonna disallow you from upgrading the ice sword, right? Because it's takes different types of upgrade material.
Oh, beautiful.
So the Uchi's Titanite shards. The ice sword is twinkling Titanite, which I was trying to get for you by killing that Titanite lizard. Maybe we can respawn and see if it'll come back. Yeah, these guys come out of nowhere.
About 26 dating since tonight. Yes, 7 o'clock, right?
Yes, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. We're gonna stop around. We're gonna stop soon. We're gonna stop around 5. I hope that's cool, guys. We'll be back though. I really need to relinquish this controller. All right. Just love it. It just feels so good.
It's a fun game.
I just wanted to release her, and then you'd be back kind of around where you started, and you're right where you can kind of move forward. too by coming out of here. So this is her. So now she will come back to your
Little home base.
home base, and she will sell you faith spells. She will sell you healing spells and things like that. I like too how you learn gestures from them. And
Oh, okay. Your touch is free. I am weak, but if it would. Oh, thank I.
such a thing too. You just really have to make sure to continue to talk to everybody. You know.
Yeah.
Good people to drink with. Fuck yeah, Mr. Butts. And here we are.
Hey.
Now you're right back where that
Right
ice
there.
guy was, and we can move forward. Good shit, man. Good shit.
Not a bad run. I feel like we didn't cover a lot of ground.
Just this section, but you had a boss, a side area, and you're all set up. I think you're going to cover a lot more ground next week or whenever we do this again, because it is a lot quicker traversal. Only close friends and family have the privilege of smelling my anus. That came out wrong.
Did it?
How could that have come out right? How could that come out right? I'm sorry. Is it fucking banging? Is it smelly?
A little, but I have a terrible sense of smell. So
Okay.
don't you worry about that.
I think I got it on my hands.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, let me go close that door. I think it's bad.
Momo, it's not great.
It's not. I lit a thing and I sprayed a thing.
Yeah, you grow wings, you stupid fucker.
Those guys, so you can kind of take them out while they're freaking out. I love this area. It's such a cool little area. See if you can get through it before we have to stop. Of course, we can always go a little over. Would you mind accompanying me to the liquor store after this?
Not at all.
Fantastic. I don't know what I want, though. I feel like if I get... I'm sick of rosé. I think I'm just going to get, like, Bud Light. So I feel like if I get too much... Hold on, I think we've grown too close. I might need to take a break.
Yeah.
I feel like if I do red wine and it's a quote unquote good Japanese,
Right.
and I continue to drink red wine, it is a bad feeling the next day.
Interesting. See, wine doesn't really fuck me up anymore.
If I just drink a lot of red wine, man, it could be good. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm all over the place right now. Plus, it's just weird to drink that
I'm
in the
back
summer.
on whiskey sodas. I was
That's
drinking
cool.
just like.
Should we just maybe we'll just do that?
Because I was doing like just whiskey for so long. But I drink so I'm like a gulper, and so I was noticing that I'm like just drinking way too much.
That's the
fucking
problem. That's
whiskey.
kind of why I don't do
Yeah.
liquor, because I don't want it to get away from me.
But I've gone back to like
Kill this fool. You're doing great right now, dude. That's a little tough little spot you're in right now. Yeah, just explore, make sure you got everything. This is a tough little spot, and you did really good just there. Make a picture of something light and bubbly with ice. We did sangria last time, and that was pretty great. I don't know if I'd do that again. It's a lot of stuff.
Let's do Bellinis.
What are Bellinis?
It's like peach and champagne. It's like a mimosa but different juice. I like grapefruit, but a lot of people do peach.
I feel like champagne is a real wrecker.
Don't like it at all.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. I think in mass quantities, it gets very difficult. Maybe cider. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe something light and bubbly with ice. That's kind of what I want. We'll look at it. I also can't spend much money on it. Okay, I realize you didn't level up. She's not easy, but she is actually who you fought in the Poison Swamp in Dark Souls 1.
She is?
Yeah, and she has
Wait, what was the Poison
and her
Swamp?
weapon is the weapon I love so much. Poison Swamp in Dark Souls 1
Yeah.
after Blight Town. She's an NPC, a red NPC that
Yes.
pops up. Her
Yes,
name's
yes,
like
yes.
Large Marge or some version of that. Hagrid the Horrible or something. My drink of choice for Friday night is silver tequila because I'm all about that cost effectiveness, fam. Absolutely. Well, we'll get tequila for the shots, but you know. But I don't really like sip on it while I'm also doing that. Mildred, thank you.
Good.
What are you doing now? What are you doing?
I was gonna go upgrade the thing.
I guess you could eat some souls and do it.
Just wasn't
But you'll need to do that first. Find out how much it costs.
So, where is it? I still don't know how to read this screen.
You have enough Titanite shards. You need 434 souls. It's not well done.
Be careful.
To be honest, I think that's overly confusing. The upgrade thing. Mildred is totally the name of someone who lives in a poisonous swamp. Absolutely. I'm sure, like, yeah, just eat all those. Who gives a shit? Hey, thanks for the bits. Congratulations,
Thank you,
Holden, on
Jake.
another record-breaking month for the podcast. A 250,000 downloads.
Holy
crap.
shit,
Oh
you
my
boys.
God, that's amazing.
Nice, guys.
That's amazing. 250,000 downloads. Wow. Wow. It sounds crazy when you say 250,000. If we get to 1 million, we're balling. Oh,
Well, just
God.
good, wasn't he?
I'm looking at being Lexiless and broke for a week, and this news helps.
Uchi 3.
Is 2 large Titanite shards, which you don't have either of, so you're
Already
good.
did to 3. Now
Yeah.
that's to go to 4.
Let's go to 4.
Protect
Thanks,
be
guys. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's incredible. I can't believe it. And we were worried, and you were worried that we weren't, because of Superman. Because we thought for a second maybe people weren't as into Superman.
Very well. Then
Dark Souls is the most impressive PS2 game I've ever seen. Oh my God, hot take!
Farewell, Ashen One.
Oh, I so wish Holden learned that info on the toilet. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it'll help me really get the poop going. Yeah, I feel like I need a break from you guys with this fucking, now everybody knows my bowel movements and stuff, and I just wasn't ready to commit that hard to a relationship. We're already pooping together and shit.
It's beautiful, really.
But we are hyped for Toy Story, yes. I am hyped for Toy Story as well. And we have to fucking talk about that guy was a creepo. That sucks. You know what I mean? That's why we've kind of stayed away from, I'm gonna turn this off for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why we've been staying away a little bit from the Ren and Stimpy guy, you know?
Yeah, that's not a fun one to touch
Yeah.
right now. That guy. Although, so with Lassiter, does he have? Are there accusers, or he just released a memo being like, I've made some bad decisions. and
There's
then he
like a
left.
person came out or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't done the research yet. I need to do a lot of work on Sunday. We haven't recorded our episode yet. We usually record on Wednesday. I went out of town. On my flight out there, I did a bunch of research. So I've done like probably almost half of what I need to do.
Okay.
And Sunday I have to like bust my ass. And I might do some work tomorrow as well. HuffPost. Maybe you love IPAs, maybe you hate them. Either way, your strong feelings about the beer style is in your genes.
Interesting. But my beer tastes have changed.
Like Lexi sent me that in like a weird. And then also.
I like that she didn't go to the article.
Yeah, of
she
course.
Took a photo.
Maybe it's because then right below it, it's like about me. Holden, it's okay, man. I lived in the bathroom from all the beer at GDQ. It's gonna be okay. I know, right?
Ooh.
Oh my God. So much beer. You gotta get your souls back. Did you get them back?
No, they're over there.
Damn, dude. If you get those back and you kill this lady, you'll have a lot of souls. And it'll be a really good way to wrap up the day. If you don't kill this lady, it'll be kind of like a bummer. Kind of like, oh, well, ugh, I guess we'll feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Community that shits together stays together. All right, just be ready for her. You know she's coming around the bend. And you almost had her. Yeah, get your souls no matter what. So you're fine there. She's going to come around the bend, get back up, and get into that open space so that you can really kind of fight her. You know what I mean? And she's really not that hard. She just took you by surprise. And that fucking weapon rules. She just sharpened it.
Badass weapon.
Oh, gotta be a little careful there. Get her.
Too many.
Yeah, exactly. Rolling a little too much. See, she'll stun too. Get her. When she does that, and you're not in it, you can. Oh, you gotta punish that. Yeah, she'll. That's a lot of stamina that takes up. I want to do a safety heal in just a little bit. Get her. Nice. You can give her a couple of whacks. One more. Great job, buddy. Woo! You were feeling that one. Yeah, man, it was nice to drink with people who could pound Bruce. I know, right? Manwich and I just able to just slam him down. All right, man.
That was fun.
So let's see here. Let me see what you have around the corner here. I don't think. Do you have enough stamina to wield that? No, you don't have enough stamina to wield it. It's so good. This is the weapon that took me through my second playthrough and like all of the DLC. It's heavily strength based, so you would only put points into strength. You wouldn't do any dex.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
it's
dex.
So good, but it scale when you upgrade it all the way. It scales S with strength. It's disgusting. Yeah, S is like above A. It's very good, but so is the Uchi. So you're in decent hands.
Feeling good.
Yeah, I think you're really liking the just the feel of the Uchi. All right. Pro tip for this. We're going to just run across this bridge past all of this. Do not fight any of these guys. Run now. Run right past. Keep going. Maybe roll if you think you need to, but just run. 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 All the way down here.
Hooray!
Hit that bonfire and we're good to go. That is a horrible gauntlet, and we'll go back.
Yeah,
and
we'll
we'll
take it.
clear it out from behind. And that's a lot of Souls setups. A lot of Souls setups is running past, getting them on fire, and now they're set up to fight someone coming from the
other
direction
side.
you were coming from. So now you can really much more easily take them down. Let's level up and call it a day. Good work, man.
Fun.
You did great.
Glad we did that little bit
Yeah.
at the end there. That was a satisfying.
Right?
climax.
You were great, man. That was awesome. And even though it didn't feel like it, we did make a lot of ground today. It's just the ground is all very cyclical and very certain. You know what I mean? Yeah. You beat a boss. You finished out that whole area. And what's cool is when you get back next week or whatever, it'll be like a new area, new area.
That's fun.
A cool swamp area. I hope you like giant crabs. I hope giant crabs are fun for you. All right, there you go. Maybe 2 in dex.
I was thinking endurance.
Sure.
But no, I just got that stamina thing. So like, I
Yeah,
feel like
get
my
the
endurance
dex.
is good.
Get more power, man. If you get the faster, if you can just fucking kill people in like one hit,
Yeah.
you know. All right, dude. I think that's it. You want me to close
Sweet.
out for
Yep,
you?
End it.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
Before we go.
Please. Yeah, we have an hour on purpose. No, it's not over. I'll be back at 6 p.m. for Japanese dating sims. I just realized I need to give myself plenty of time to prepare for that because it's very jarring for me to go straight from this stream to that stream. And
switch.
there's some things I need to do. I have to run to the liquor store. I have to set everything up. And it sucks when I have to rush that. It really is not fun. So we're gonna give it a little less than an hour, and we'll be back, dude. And we're gonna have a fucking blast to 9 p.m. EST. Starts at 6. Starts in an hour. All right, Jared. Well, I don't believe.
Good stuff, y'all.
Maybe we'll see you at this thing, but we're looking like no. So great to have you on, and have a good one, man. Woo! And we'll play out a little with some motherfucking Calvin. Take care, everybody.
When I was so bored and I was even worse, tar bitter prisoners for fun. I threw snakes in their cells and I laughed at their yells, made their lives a living hell on this earth. Please, please release me from this prison that I built. It's got 4 walls